Hey, what's up, y'all? So, it's funny when I make these things, and I realize that time is time is such a strange thing when I explain things because not everybody is on the same wavelength, right? So they're not where I am and not understanding or being or part of the things that I speak about. And so I'm gonna talk about gardening here. I've had a habit of starting with the most complex ideas and the what the fruit is, what the high level realms are, and I've never given them 101 on anything because I just assume as you don't, as a master teacher of things, you don't give 101s. We ain't out here like we PhD land. We're way out there. But but that doesn't mean I don't have the basics 101. So what I'll do right now is so I can combine information and I like to do it in a way to express through the realms and through and see people know what the fuck are you talking about. I'm gonna explain here. This is the 101 through the realms of gardening, how to garden through philosophical discourse. Weird, right? I mean, but it takes, see, the simpletons, the simple people, the people of the land, the pagans, the Megans, the people that live on the land. They know about the land. They're not they're not using maritime principles because you can't garden at the sea. I mean, you can if you're really wise. I mean, you could go out there in the ocean and still have a garden. This is certain. But so I teach people about that shit, and then like most people like lose me, and they can't understand what I'm saying because I don't give them the basics. So my man Freak wanted me to speak about gardening because I touched on it in my last video. I've obviously spoke about this many times in different ways, but they're usually somewhere. Uh, it's convoluted and inside of my talks like an hour in, so people don't really know. So here, let's make it simple. Planting a seed, what the seed is, what germination is, what sprouting is, what the tree becomes, what the fruit is, and how to garden. And then the advanced concepts, which everyone should know, but nobody gardens. Like who's a fucking gardener out here? Really? Like who's like actually literally going over there? The easiest thing you do is like let the tree do the job, right? And it's kind of a talk I got into and where I think the Mayan Jin we were talking about, we were saying something about like, well, just let the tree drop the seeds and it will grow, right? The tree already knew what to do, drop the seeds, and then it happens, and then Mama Earth takes care of it, which is the high level of knowledge. It means hand just fucking let it happen. But because we seem to be here with our opposable thumbs and our mind forms and how to create things, we've started to cut trees down. What's up, William? We've started to cut trees down, so therefore because we cut trees down, then we have to actually take the seed and plant it somewhere ourselves. So when you cut the tree down, what happens is you get rid of the way that the tree was growing. A tree was going to grow in the way that the seed, if you just left it to be, obviously everything works harmoniously, perfectly. But then the human intervenes in the natural creation and life cycle of everything. So, and that's the paper, the papacy, the father, the tree's not growing right. This is the old story about if a forest if a company comes through and it's a paper company and they want to produce a bunch of paper, they want to cut down the trees, and there's all these trees that are just standing up straight, and there's one crooked one. They cut down every tree that's standing up straight, but they leave the crooked one. So I mean that it's a longer kind of funny little uh, tangent on the humor of if you were living in the forest, you'd be out laughing at the crooked tree, but the crooked tree would be like, well, I ain't getting cut down, you all getting cut down. And so we as humans cut down all those straight trees, and then we plant things to make more straight trees. It's an education system. But if we really know education, if we really know what nature is, we would assist it, because we can look at it and form it to a certain way to benefit all of life. And so this is gardening. How would you garden properly? How would you build anything? If you were a monkey, if you're a monkey, how would you garden? What would you do? How, if you had to plant a seed, where would you plant it? What environment? And furthermore, how good of a gardener could you become to plant a seed in any environment? Could you grow something in a greenhouse? This is the green light, or the greenhouse, or the green energy, which produces something different, because the vibration of the vibration of that is here. It's that. So how do you produce what is, you call it 432, you call it 528, you call it a bunch of different numbers, because they're natural harmonics of what nature sounds like, which is a resonant frequency that animals respond to, and nature responds to, and grows in a certain. So now, like, most people can be out here. Here's how you plant a seed: you put it in the fucking water and you let it sprout, and you put it in the thing, and like, but that's mindless fucking behavior. It's just like that's what your father did that, so then the son did that, and the next generation does that, and then the generation keeps doing the same thing, because they don't understand what the principles of nature are. But to understand the principles of nature, you have to understand how nature would work without you there. What does the Amazon look like? Ain't people out there with their hands on shit, right? They're not trying to, like, it just happens. It occurs. It just is the way that it ought to be, it should be. And where do you find all the good medicine? In nature. Well, and then people take the medicine. They take the medicine from nature. They go to these tribal villages, triangle, and they go to these villages and they find the plants, and then they cut the plant apart and they say, "Where's the medicine in this plant?" Fucking dummy, eat the plant. It already had the information already there stored for you. Eat it. You're good, right? And then they turn it into some white pill version, right? Now this is fine. This is fine. I get it. I get how you gotta understand. This is like easy to swallow, simple pill. It's in a bottle. Blah blah blah. You don't gotta go to the Amazon to get it. You can get it from a doctor, pharmacist. Even though they changed the word farm from FARM to PHARM, which you get pharmaceuticals, but you could change that up a little bit. And so the doctor and the to prescribe something, as a doctor, what you do is you cut down the tree and write something. You scribe it. Literally, the thing that the person should have eaten to begin with is the piece of paper, because it came from the tree. So how to garden. Let's get to this. So now you got a little foundation. What does the Amazon do? What does the tree do without you there? What does it do? How does it grow? Where would it drop its seeds? And then we start to look into how the angels or the angles would work, and how as those fruits drop from the tree, because the tree grows in this perfected way, based upon it vortexes. And this so does the, beneath the ground it does this, and above the ground it does this. And then it has these little balls of knowledge, which would be, you'd call a fruit. And then the fruit drops with sometimes 5 seeds in it, and then the seeds will go over here, and some of them will live, some of them will die. But it puts it in the right place, and then it scatters it around in the same spiral principle. It's a spiral. Trees are spiritual. They don't plant in circles. How could the forest be so big if it planted just right there? It's gigantic because it looks in actual 3 dimensions. You're looking at, people plot things out in 2D. If you want to build a garden, if you want to start like a family, if you want to make something, you have to do it in 3 dimensions. You have to know, like, you can't be out here blueprinting things. Could you imagine? You can plant out. You could plant plot. See, farmers have plots, and we could plot things out on a 2 dimensional surface, but you can't see that in 3D. But the tree sees it in 3D. So therefore, it's knowing where the next tree is going to be because it already knows where the tree is going to grow to. So it won't allow the seeds that get too close to the giant tree to actually exist. It will die. You can't plant a tree underneath another tree for many reasons. Because, well, there's going to be too much shade, because this is where this tree stands, motherfucker. That's what the tree does. So it rolls over here. The animal picks it up, maybe eats it, shits out the seed, and then it's over there. What's over there? It shit the seed over there because the the symbiosis of the tree and the animal was to say, hey, can you take the seed over there for me? And he's like, yep, got you, boss. Eats that up, shits that out over there. Now that tree has a sun over there. Why? Because there's more sun over there. Because that's what grows the thing. And this harmonic is going to happen in the same vortex of spiraling ritual nature of what is the dynamic golden ratio. And so all of those words to say is what you would do is you would plant a seed in the wherever you call Midgard, wherever you call the middle of something, and you'd put it there, just like where your belly button is, and you'd spiral this shit out, and you'd have alternating frequencies of energy, alternating and compounding, or well, what you have is a J curve. Do you know about this idea? The J curve is 1 plus 1 is 2 is 3 is 5 is, and then you go through that. You see, and that's what causes the and so that same idea, if you take the J curve and put it on the ground, is the same thing that's happening with the way that the natural environment works. And you can assist that by understanding all you need to do is alternate current. It's it's AC. So you have DC, which is direct current, which is DC, Washington DC, and you have Atlantic City. You also have Las Vegas, which is a just power source. Boom. All the betting goes through Vegas, the vagus nerve. I'm combining a few ideas here, but I'm gonna get back to what the fuck does this have to do with planting? It's literally the same fucking thing. So you've got DC where it is and AC where it is, alternating current. And what you do is you alternate the currents of the seeds and the types of fruit that you want to bear. You want to grow seeds, so you would plant a you'd start with 1, and then you'd go to 1 reflex, and then to 2, and then to 3. And now in that way, those seeds, they also have a proportion of how far away from each other they should be. 1 to 1 is that far away, 1 to 2, 3, right? And it spirals out into a bigger vortex. And you have to alternate the current. So male and female plants. You'd have to have a masculine and a feminine energy in each one of those things. Because it would compound the energy. It's what they attempt to do with the pyramids. But the pyramids, as I've explained before, aren't perfect. They're done in 4 sides. It's not correct. A pyramid is three sides. So this is why the pyramids died. This is why the pyramids don't exist. This is why we're always going, why didn't those motherfucking things work? Why aren't they working right now? Because they weren't built right. It was built by people that wanted to use material and concepts to create artificial vortexes based upon 4-4 mathematics, which is 8. Well, they needed to use 3s and 6s and 9s. They already had the pyramid from one flat surface, but they didn't use it in both dimensions, meaning flat and up, like here, flat land and vortex mathematics. So you would multiply, starting with the first thing. The first thing in the middle should be whatever the point of energy is. So you create a battery of sorts. The battery would be, you could use different structures and different. I mean, you could play the drums and do that, but you'd have to do that all day. Or you could create what would be a stagnant sort of object that would hold energy, like organite. You'd create a piece of organite that then would be the center focal point of creating the mathematics that would then harmonize the entire environment. So a piece of organite will organize the entire environment. And that would cause all the plants to grow correctly. So if you were to wire a house, you do it within walls. But out there, you do it with, but you still have to have that. You have to have the ground, and you have to have the power source. You have to have the mother and the father. You just keep going back and forth with the mother and father. That's the dynamics of what you call a sine wave or a sin, or the arguments and the love that your parents have, right? So you'd alternate those within the 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, blah, blah, blah. Keep going with that dynamic. And you go back and forth with the kind of fruits that you want, the kind of vegetation you want. But we ain't really talking about vegetation out here, because vegetation is on the ground. It's not really to be planted. It's just supposed to be there. The fruits are supposed to grow. That's why motherfuckers out here are fruity, crazy out their mind, because they're nutty. We nutty. Be a nut, be a seed. They go but they plot themselves in that same that vortice. It's done organically with humans in a certain way, where you'll find, if you were to plot out that same thing on the earth, you could find out where everyone is. Every living soul. Mm. But if you wanted to do that in a tiny little, because it's always about the microverse and the macroverse, and the internal and the external, what's above, what's below, that kind of thing. If you wanted to start a little garden in your backyard, and maybe you have a square plot, so be it. But you can still, within that square plot, make that same set of ratios. There's no reason to put things in fucking rows. What are those, your students? That's ridiculous. You don't teach people in rows, because there's somebody behind someone that can't hear you or see you. No wonder the kid in the back of the class can't hear you and doesn't pay attention. And he gets if you plotted out every student in these rows, where do they sit in class, I guarantee you can tell exactly what their grades will be. It's fucking truth. Figure it out. I guarantee the study's already been done. I tell you where I sat in class every day, but I moved around. I think why kids, even though when you're in high school, they say take whatever seat you want. You can take a new seat every day, but you don't, do you? You take the same motherfucking seat, don't you? So they're planting you. Unless, of course, you decided, but then you go sit in another seat and somebody's like, that's my seat. It's your fucking seat? Are you serious? That's your seat? Who? I just got here. I got here before you. I woke up early in the morning. Early bird. I want to sit in the first row, right? I want to pay attention. Nah, motherfucker got there early, got the first seat, right? Pay attention to the teacher, right? And the people are just like, those people are going to burn out real quick, right? And the people in the back, they're too busy, like, I don't give a fuck about what the teacher's got to say, because they ain't even trying to listen, right? You can see this. This is the dynamic of gardening. So why would you ever, and this goes to show why in classrooms, these really, what would you call them? These school systems that they put kids in circles. Well, circle is fine. Circle is good to a degree. You got comedians that have done this, like the great comedians they've always been in the vicious circle, right? Like go watch. Dane Cook did it, fucking hilariously enough. Even people don't like that cat, but he was a genius. Uh, I think one of the first to do it was probably George Carlin. You know, he was in the middle of a stadium, so you'd have to like walk around. So the teacher was in the middle. You see, the teacher was in the middle, not in the front. There's a teacher and a preacher in the front talking to things in rows. The things in the back aren't getting any light shed upon them. Now, teachers would be smart to say everybody's got to take a new. If teachers were smart right now and they wanted to change up the education system, I'll tell you how it would work. You would tell everybody, here's the seats. That's fine. There's six and they usually do it by 6 by 4, so they do like 24 students, right? That's about right. Yeah. Remember those classrooms, 6 by 4? Interesting. Interesting when my birthday is, huh? 6 by 4. You could just tell everybody to take a different seat every single fucking day, and everybody'd have a new perception of what's going on. Now, that's a good way to start if you're using blocks and patterns that way. But in the real, true, organic world, what you would do is it wouldn't be a circle. A circle would be fine, but it would be more like a spiral. So we get back to how to plant things within a spiral, and like it would be like, because the remember the ground is like this. It ain't all flatland out here. I mean, shit's flat. That's, but there's a little bit of waviness, and so those same things, you're gonna plot something in the middle, which is the sun, or the magnetic north. Think about this. How does the Earth work? Well, if you know there's a North Pole, there's the pole or the pull. Pole is the pull. It's the pull of the magnets. You'd put the magnets in the middle of your garden. And then around that, you'd have the electrical spiral of a copper wire. You could run copper wire through your fucking entire garden underground. Now, people that used to garden, what they would do is they would use copper tools to dig up the ground. Why? Because they were working with the ether and the earth and the conductivity of what copper was. Why are people using the tools they use today? Because people don't know what's going on. They don't know how to build a tool. The tool should be copper, because it's causing ionization to occur within the soil. How the fuck do we live on an earth and people are telling you, oh, the soil's depleted? Well, kind of. They're sort of right. It is, but it's depleted not because we've been here for a long time, gardening on the same earth, the same soil. But what we've been doing is we've been getting away from shitting on the earth, and we've been getting away from using the proper tool. And the proper tool is copper. So that copper will actually literally cause an energetic charge within the soil, creating all of the elements that you think go in your food, which aren't actually going into your food. They're just causing a charge to occur. They charge the food. Copper containers drink water out of. Why? It's not because it's getting copper in it. I mean, it will take a little bit of the copper, definitely, but it's more about what's happening within the water. So that iron that you're playing with that copper that you're playing with in the soil, what that's doing is it's working with the water and the soil, and then you're moving it. You're moving the earth. You're tilling the earth, and you're telling the earth something. you're making love to your mother with a copper tool, and you're ionizing it. And you're giving it charge and energy, and the earth is like, oh, thank you for digging this up. And so you look for, like, you want to go find the you want to find that what pirates are, what they do. They're of the sea, but not really. They're always looking for the X on the land. I see land. I's land is land. So in the land, they would take their tools, because their boats were made with what? Brass, which is copper plus something. They just didn't want it to get blue, and that's a whole other thing. But back to the earth, you get up on the land, and all of a sudden you use this copper tool to create an electrical charge, an electrical field in the earth, to then create a spiral ritual. Right there. See, there's a spiral and there's a flower around it. You see? So, I'll see what you all have to say. That's what I got right now. 25 minutes of how to garden. I think you guys got some good stuff there. So you guys could, within the next couple of years, we could probably build a whole new fucking world. But and if you guys want a little more like, um, let me know what I didn't say correctly and how to say it better. But I think it's pretty explicit within the alternating current of how to generate charge. I'll have a central focal location, which is same as this, which is the same as your belly button, the same as your genitals. You're putting out the same thing, which is spiral. You're putting out spiral vortexes everywhere. You put that on the earth in 3D and you create that same environment on the earth for plants to grow. That's gardening. 101 and beyond. What's up, Zembra? What's up, freak? Yeah, man, good to see you, man. And this was just for you, by the way. You know? Or is it just for you? Is it the thumb or just for you? I don't know how people do anymore. You point at someone that's prickly. You know, you fist bump people. I don't know. How does that fist bumping? And this is they teach this in like if you're gonna be a politician, you use your thumb because it, you know, that's a, you know, it's because there's a different energy in a thumb. There's more to it than just the basics of why does everyone do this? Why does everyone do this? Why do people do that? Why do people do this? It doesn't. But it, even if you didn't know what it meant, you would know how it felt. Somebody walks by you and does this, it feels way different than if somebody says like that. Somebody says like this. If somebody says like this, even this feels okay, right? This feels okay if you're part of understanding what it is. I mean, even that feels okay to me. Like, you know, fuck all you, you know? See? Feels different if you understand what, because these are the same exact generative principles of the masculine, feminine, back and forth, you know, playing the piano, playing the octaves. We're playing the octaves on the ground. But I'm gonna show you. This is really a 101 because I'm gonna show you all how to make an instrument real soon that is based upon Mayan mathematics and doesn't use octaves. It uses actually the number 9. This is something I came up with about I don't know, a couple years ago. Um, because the body is supposed to be the instrument, right? But we built things that weren't conducive to using the body properly. Why would you have a piano that has what you'd call an octave with inside of 13? There's the 12 keys. I don't have 12 fingers. I have these many. And why would they be on a piano? Because why would my hands want to look like that? What would be more ergonomic? Just think about this. People that play guitar, I try to play guitar all the time. Like this is fucking awful. This doesn't feel right. I feel like a fucking. I feel like a retard, a retarded person. Like look, how would you? Could you ever walk around and throw up those same things on a like if you were just walking around do this? That's retarded. It really is. What would a natural human instrument look like? Well, it'd look like you first, and then if you wanted to something outside of you, you'd have something that would work with your fingers. So you'd have 10 keys. And you have another level. You'd base things on your fingers. The mathematics would be different, and and even the sounds would be different. We're basing things based upon what we'd call a perfect fifth. It's not perfect. It's harmonized to something that isn't your origins. It's harmonized to somebody that created the piano, which made you do some weird shit with your hand, and somebody that created a fucking guitar that doesn't even that's not a correct instrument. This is that's not where you came from. That's not how you work. That's not what plants look like. That's not what they listen to. You would play the sounds with inside of because these are carrier waves for something else. You'd create something that would be moldable to your hands. Why would you create anything that wasn't conducive to your comfort? So now we have 440, back to 8. Back to those octaves, which is 8, octavius, octagon, but then they told you octagon meant 10, but they fucking lied to you, right? See? And who is they? I don't know, but I'm just saying how to recreate the environment. We need to make new instruments. The piano's wrong. The guitar is wrong. I love music, but Let's be real clear here. It's built wrong. It's made off of uh, basic brain dead monkey dynamics. You would never create an instrument that was so difficult to play. You know what's easy for me to do? I'm doing it right now. It's easy. It's simple. I just speak it. Ha. Oh, there it is. So how do I tune how do I tune this thing? But we out here playing with things that we gotta fucking that doesn't make any sense, does it? It's the same thing with gardening. Look at we've done the same thing with the fret or the neck of a guitar. Oh, to the same thing we've done in the garden. Straight up and down, narrow, fucking sit in a line like a school system, right? Not at all what my hands look like. I'm looking at my hands and like, if I were to build an instrument and I wanted to play this correctly, I would put a. Let's see, how would I do this here? Oh shit, I got these thumbs here. These are useful. I wouldn't build the keyboard the way it was built. You know why they have so many different kind of keyboards? Why would you ever put a keyboard? A, B, they used to have keyboards. Let me give you a little keyboard knowledge here. The keyboard for your computer. It used to have the QWERTY thing, QWERTY. That didn't exist. The first inflection of the way that people plotted out how those letters worked was built upon a what is it? Is this? It's another Smith invention, right? The Smiths always do this. They built the keyboard because when you'd strike a key, it would throw the thing up, and people were getting too fast. They were better at typing, and the things would get in the way of each other. So they had to design a keyboard that put things in a weird place, so it wasn't comfortable. What do you use all the time? A E I O U. Well, where is A E I O U on a keyboard? They're all over the place. A is over here. E's up there. Where's I? Over there. And then I even got to think about it. I could just type really fast. I mean, I'm a pretty decent typer, but then I got to think about where's the A, E, I, O, U. Why wouldn't that be right there underneath your fingers when it's involved in every single thing you do should be right underneath your fingers. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. But it's not there because people are too fast. But now people should have those right beneath their fingers. What are we learning here? It's the same thing that they've done with everything. They dumbed things down to the least common denominator of slow people. We've made people fucking retarded. We've retarded the whole system, which is where you get the word gradation or to graduate. To graduate or to be gradiated is to grade something, is to retard or to keep something away from leveling or whatever the next octave would be. Man, you guys got some good stuff today, huh? Good to see you. Christian Nova. Novoa. The optimal diet for human. I'm not gonna address that again. I think you know my answer to that, and I also have a video called "The Master Diet." Watch that one. And in fact, I mean, if you here's where I'll get into it for you. The optimal diet for the human is whatever the fuck you want. That's it. We grow on everything. We eat nutrition everywhere, as long as you see it that way. Now, what's the easiest path? The thing that's going to cause least harm to self. I mean, how can you be a segue for information? Sometimes you need to be introverted. Sometimes you need to be extroverted. Sometimes you need energy. Sometimes you just want like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and just hold up and just relax for a second. And that would be the nuts and the seeds, which would put you as a grounding out. So you're close. You're almost there. Yeah. Oh man, Christian Nova, the paper towel over top, as long as the shit is smelling correct, you'll be fine. I've never put a paper towel. I'll normally put like I'll put the top on loose or put like a, it's the same way you'd brew beer. Always think of it that way because you're just giving it, because there's two ways of making things, right? Okay, you have a way of making alcohol and you have a way of making vinegar. One is through an aerobic process and one's through an anaerobic process. Aerobic means to breathe. Anaerobic means no breathing, which will cause you vinegar. Now, vinegar has its purpose for certain, absolutely. There's a lot of good reasons for vinegar, but that shit needs to breathe. The same way that if you're making beer, it needs to breathe. Wine and vinegar are the same thing. Wine and vinegar are exactly the same constituents left with different alchemical, like the alchemist says, you breathe, you don't breathe. One gets wine, one gets vinegar. People out here saying alcohol is bad, and then you got motherfuckers out here saying vinegar is bad. Well, white vinegar is not great, but the only thing that happened differently, they're both good for their own purposes. This goes back in the biggest thing that I always get on with people, these alkaline diet retards. It ain't alkaline diet. Your body is already, you are the alchemist. You don't need, it's already doing the alchemy. You don't want, you don't just eat one type of thing. You don't. Why is your water? Everybody's worrying about the water, alkaline, acid, blah blah blah. Oh, distilled water is a little bit acidic. Do you know about? How does that even work? You read a fucking book on it? Cats out here drinking alcohol. Well, is it acid or is it alkaline? You can find out that there's a lot of really good vodka that is actually alkaline. Oh, imagine that. Alcohol that is alkaline? I thought all alcohol was acidic. Now we're starting to confuse people, aren't we? Because they say, oh, alcohol is bad, but I want to be alkaline. I'll find you an alkaline vodka that is of a higher pH level than the water that you're drinking from your bullshit ass plastic bottle that's actually leaching plastic off of it. You said alkaline, right? So let's just drink the alkaline, right? But it's not about that. It's alcohol. I'm gonna do a video just strictly on this because it's if you go to a hospital, if you go somewhere, if you have a wound, if you do something, what do people tell you that alcohol is? Alcohol is antiseptic. If someone was septic, meaning dying from septis or whatever the word is, I don't remember what the word is exactly. It means their body is not clean. How do you clean your kitchen? With an antiseptic. How would you clean your body? With an antiseptic. Alcohol is an antiseptic. It doesn't matter if it's alkaline or acid. They both have their purposes. Find something very acid, find something very alkaline. They're gonna do the same fucking thing. You can clean your kitchen with bleach, or you can clean it with the what's the other one that nobody wants to fuck with that actually urine turns into. They're like, don't mix those two together because you'll make an explosion because you're taking alkaline and acid, right? Because they're doing the same thing. It's the red and blue family. It's doing the same thing, which sits in the. Your body is homeostasis. We stasis, and then we just add different things, the body just goes, okay, we fluxing through things. Most people say, no, just keep alkaline, alkaline, alkaline. You're gonna find out real soon. These motherfuckers are gonna find out real soon, and they're gonna come in knocking on, like, excuse me, Zen, can you help me with this? Because I've been on this alkaline diet, and all of a sudden my bones just fell apart, and I can't even breathe, and my blood don't work. Yeah, because you fucking want you thought the evil was the acid. Now you're gonna realize the evil is the alkaline. They're both not evil. You just got your correct measures. If you go into nature, you're gonna find acid and alkaline everything. Yeah, what up, Jude Meister? You love the guitar, you must be retarded. Hey, we all retarded for everything. You know what I mean? I love all sorts of things that. But you hear what I'm saying though, right? It's not fit. It's not fit properly. And are these birds? No, they're fishes, yo. Or no, they are. Oh wait, wait. Is that a? They are. Oh, they are birds. Look at that. You got the birds. Yeah. Motherfucker, what is this bird over here? We got that little guy right there. Yeah. Little birds out here, yo. The drum, I don't think it'd be here. I think the drum would be, kind of like the best drum to play is what the pirates seek. It's called the booty. There's nothing better fit to slap than a fucking ass that's in front of you. It fits your hand perfectly. Yes or no? The human body was built for the human body. Too fucking fat, juicy, junk in the trunk, like melanated ass cheeks. That's the bongos. That's the drums. Why the drums flat and white? Flat and white. We could kill a cow and tan that high and make it white and pull it taut. Fuck that. Play the drums on some fucking booty. That's right. Yes. The hang drum is nice. I mean, the fact that the hang drum is the steel one, right? Yeah. That's closer. The shape of a turtle. The turtle shell would be nice. Hey, Jude Meister, did I give enough on the copper in the garden? Did I give enough of that? Because you could just drop copper into the soil near plants. You could take a piece of copper and put it near a plant and see where the roots grow. And then we could get into like using magnetics. And then we get so you have copper, you have magnets, and then you have what the magnets is the north, right? So the north magnet, and you have the copper, and then you got what the sun would be, and you got the water. That's kind of the four things that you'd be working with. Kabbalah juice is carrots, apples, beets, apples, lemons, and apples. And there's three color apples, which are the red, the green, and the yellow. And which is basically the best juice to drink to clean your blood and to fix your heart because it looks like blood. It's so rich and just nourishing. Uh, and this is where you get heartbeat from. The beat, it's red, and it's in every way. You could look into a lot of Tom Robbins. That's my boy right there, Tom Robbins, motherfucker. Tomatoes. He would always talk about beets and tomatoes. Beets and tomatoes are both heart symbols because your heart beats, and tomatoes are the same shape as the heart, and is red, has four chambers, and has little like has goo coming out of it, just like your heart. You know what I mean? Like those four chambers are your four chambers of your heart. So beets and tomatoes are heart food. Ah, and Tom Robbins told you all about those if you read his books. I like limes a little better than I like lemons, but that's just I think you know lemons are fine. I'll just chew on a lemon sometimes. I'll just eat a lemon. Yeah, I'll poke a hole in it and I'll just suck on the lemon. That's good stuff. Zenra, macaw, caw. What up, Jewmeister? Scurvy pervy. You gotta get the juice out here. You need the juice. What's up, Mammals Wise? I mean, Christian Nova. For me, copper vessels. I have two of them, and I drink out of them occasionally. It's not a standard practice I do. A lot of people say it's one of the greatest things to do. I just don't. I mean, it's not like an everyday occurrence. The same with like urine, you know. It's just because sometimes I want to ground myself out. Like I want electrical charge sometimes, and sometimes I'm just like, nah, I'm good. B. I want a potato. I want that earthy thing. Probably because of my general nature of being Geministic. And sometimes I'm like, okay, we out here like vibing. And then sometimes I'm like, all right, that's too much. Let's just fucking, you got it. It's day and night. You know what I mean? What's up, Jonathan Valentine? Maca, you say Maca? I think you put an extra C in there. Maca is good. Yeah, I like maca and a lot of things. Or however you still fucking say that. I don't know. So yeah. What up, Michael Palk? So anything else, y'all? I figure. I mean, what the fuck am I doing? Might as well get out here and just chat with y'all. And my, br- I'll leave my brain. This might be a really long show, even though right now I'm a little fucking little tired. I'm out here until y'all don't want me out here. The first 45 is for everybody that came here for learning how to garden, and then I kind of want to stop this just to, so I could put it in that little thing, that little like here 45 minutes of gardening for people. But then at the same time, like fuck it, we all here. What you want to know? What you want to get into? What you want to know, y'all? Yeah, I humping the last few days, Jude Mice. You damn right. Just tossing the seed everywhere. You know, that's about how we work. That's why people out here like on the NoFap, they don't know what's going on. They're out here like they're not fapping so they can finally fap. You know what I mean? Because they're all gonna foul at it. 100% of people that are out here talking on this NoFap shit, they're gonna go out there and they're gonna what is it? Uh, what's his name? Fetty Wap. they're gonna they're gonna flappy wappy. They're gonna fucking. It's so hilarious to me. You know, as much as I love myself some Montauk Chia and what he teaches, because a lot of people need to not, be throwing their seed everywhere because the seed is fucking poisonous. Other people need to be like, what do you think? You can tell a kid that's 13-year-olds, like, just don't jerk off. Don't touch yourself. Don't know how your body works. You fucking retarded? Fucking, the ignorance of that. Your whole human experience is right here. Here, we're doing this. Look at this shit. Don't touch yourself. You know how hard it is not to touch yourself? Like, I'm sitting here, like, every time, like, oh shit, should I not touch the. Can I levitate now? Holy shit, I'm levitating. Oh, I'm sitting in this chair. Is my ass, am I touching my leg right now? What a fucking retarded thing. It's the preclusion of, is it the right word, preclusion? I mean, just get rid of any kind of pleasure that someone can have. Fucking, it's so silly. It's silly. It's silly, I tell ya. Don't do that. Everybody out here on a don't do that diet. Don't do that. Nobody will tell you what to do, but they'll tell you what not to do. I'll tell you what not to do. It's funny. I gotta think about this. I have a lot of videos saying what not to do, but I have a lot of videos saying what to do. I have a lot of videos saying like, who the fuck cares, right? I think that's a more healthy stance to have, is to go. I was talking the crackheads that I was talking to the other day. Anybody that was on my other video, uh, I mean they were like they seemed like delightful humans, right? I'm not gonna give you the whole story, but basically they're like their kids when they wanted to do something, whatever it was, a drug or something. They're like you come to us first, and we'll do that drug. We'll consume whatever it is. We'll all do this. And I was like, that's real. That's knowledge. That's teaching. That's parenting. Even if it's bullshit, right? Like they could have been. I mean, these fucking crackheads, literal crackheads, like 60-year-old dude with good hair but missing a couple teeth, but like just but good people. And they taught their children by saying, if you ever want to know how a drug is or what something is, come see us. We'll do it with you because that you're my child. I don't care what it is that you want, we'll do it. Where other people like their parents be out here like, don't you ever, don't you ever, don't you ever, don't you ever. And the kids go out there and they fucking out there in the fucking crookedest of situations doing shit that they shouldn't do. Or I mean should do maybe. with people that don't know what the fuck's going on. They're out there with a bunch of rookies, a bunch of amateurs. Kids go out into nature or wherever where their friends are, and they doing a bunch of, well, it could be any substance for real, and then they just get caught up in like substance. They get, and because they have no family, because their family's like, don't you dare, don't hang out with that person, don't do this, and then they do that. And I found these fucking, it was the most, it was such a hilarious conversation. These people about how to raise a child, which is back to gardening. Yeah, how do you garden? How do you do it? Yeah, Michael Pollock, because the businesses is always based upon, as a word that anybody that follows my shit, business is based upon a death. I mean, it has to be because it's a corporation, which means death. It's about money, which is cutting down trees. Like, I mean, I think we're getting to a point in the goodness of this, the goodness of the what the computer is, and all of what we call a cryptocurrency and all this shit, is the fact that it doesn't necessarily really truly at all involve death. Everybody hates plastic, but they're about ready to swipe their Amex card or their Visa, right? They hate plastic, but they got it all in their pocket, right? Uh, hmm. Christian Novoa. Water fast, urine fast is awesome. Before the fast and after the fast, I mean, it seems to be simple. I think you want to just, it's one of these things, you know. The fast is the clean water before you get into it. It's about densities. Just remember densities. Like, just consume more liquid. You know, you take in the liquid light nutrition in different ways. Fetty Wap, yeah, what up, freak? Yeah, Fetty Wap. Touch yourself, damn massage, scrub, and yes, all the above. Drew might already throwing out lyrics. Mammals wise, yeah. I do tend to make people laugh. I don't make people laugh. You just choose to laugh because I'm fucking funny. Yeah, we don't do drugs. We are drugs. We let things go through us. We're just conduits. It's kind of like, let's get farther. Be what copper wire is. A copper wire. Think of it in two ways. Let me help you guys out real deep right here. We long enough in here where nobody's paying attention anymore. A copper wire is a conduit for energy. How do you know this? Because if I take a copper wire from me to that wall, I can plug something in. Yes, right here. There's a copper wire inside of here. Let's see where we at here. Copper wire inside of there. Yep. Where are you getting your water from? Huh? Starting to make a little more sense. You're getting your water through copper tubes. Where are you getting your power for your phone from? What kind of batteries you got in there? Copper top batteries. Now are you starting to see the value of copper? Copper is more valuable than gold. They flipped it all around on you. Crystals are more valuable than diamonds. Copper is more valuable than gold. Period. End of sentence. Done. Like, there's uses for gold, there's uses for silver, and there's uses for diamonds. There's no doubt about that. But in that very simple, basic, like, around us, what are we doing here? Copper seems to be doing something. It's everywhere. It's holding the currency or the current of the water. It's holding the currency of the battery. It's holding the energy that's going to go into your fucking wall and then give you light. Tell me, is there gold in there? Is there silver in there? Not a fucking iota of it. There's not one damn particle of any of that shit in there. So what's more noble? Silver? Gold? Copper? How you know what time it is? You gonna go ask a diamond what time it is? Diamond don't know what fucking time it is. Silver ain't carrying your water. You thirsty? What you want? You want copper. Trudemeister, Fire Guys looking to steal copper, and that's so funny. Yeah, yeah, copper's where it's at, yo. Yeah, again, my friend Drew Meister, you know what I mean? Like, if you can get copper and silver, like, have at it. Like, there's many benefits to it. Let's not be. Let's. I'm not. I'm just saying it's the same way that people out here, people are trying to like stand on top of gold and silver and talk about it in a way to say that's the thing, but they out here playing with paper. They're playing with fucking dead trees. But right there, if you look over there, there's some copper there. You can work with that. Silver and gold, I mean, maybe, but stop adorning the things that aren't yours. What's not giving you energy? See, what's giving you energy? This is the point. The point of the energy is I got copper piping through this whole house. Yes. So isn't my water already in copper? Hmm. Interesting. The only part of the end game of going through all the copper to get out of that faucet there is to go through tubing, which is PVC, and then your steel faucet, and then what's in there. So maybe, why would they change the fitting? Because I've built houses. Why you change the fitting from copper to this braided metallic thing to what is that? What's going on there? Why change that? Why not just keep it copper the whole way through? Just a question. June Mice, you want to see my 24 carats? You want to see 24 karat gold? I'll go get it. You want to see it for real? Come on, man. I mean, why you got me have me do that? Of course I have that. Why I gotta flash it though? That's ridiculous. It's like flashing a fucking badge. Well, how fucking crony bullshit is that? Just because I'm a whole weight, just because I'm holding all the shit, don't mean I gotta show it to everybody. That's why I'm out here with. I just stay over here. What the fuck I gotta do? I'm not important. I don't know shit. Shit, I'm sitting this couch right here. Well, what that's a chair right here. I'm sitting on fucking. How much do you think this chair is worth? I'm sitting on $1 billion. How you know? Right beneath my ass. I'm shitting. I'm wiping my ass with fucking $100 bills. Right? Why not? That's just toilet paper to me. Christian Nova, that's awesome. Yeah, I hear you on that. I've never seen him, but I mean, I get a little bit of that. Obviously I've researched the shit. I've never seen those specific things you're talking about, but it seems right. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, Jude Meister, let me see if I can find it. I think I have it here. Give me 1 second, I'll show you something. What do I have for all of you? What kind of goodies do we have in the drawer today? Where the fuck did I put it? True Mice, you got me on it right now, yo. That's so funny. Where the fuck did I put this thing? Well, thanks for reminding me, because that's funny. Oh, okay, I know where it's at. Well, hot damn! I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't bring it with me. Well, I have to go. I have to get it. Well, you were talking about some copper wire meshing for like I don't know, 15, 16, maybe $20. I don't know how much. What was it? Like $20 online maybe. Uh, you could get yourself some wire meshing, and that wire meshing you can turn into like you could sew it into a bedding, and so then you could plug it into the wall, and then you could build yourself a very simple copper, like you know how they sell like grounding mats and things, and so for like $20, $30, if you got a sewing machine, whatever, you could just sew yourself some copper meshing. I wish I knew where it was. What the fuck? That's gonna trip me out. What the fuck did I do with it? Thought I brought it here. Well, it will come here next week. It's in New Orleans. But yeah. You can build yourself that. Or one of the other things you can do here's a little trick too. You can take that copper meshing and put it in like a one of your one of those things. You see? You see where the air comes in, you know? So you got your filter right there. You can put it at the filter. The filter is going to be helpful. You put it at the filter, but then you can put it up there. And so as the air is coming through, it's going to cause the same thing that we're talking about doing with the earth. It's ionizing the air. And so a copper filter is what's up. And so you for like really it would cost you like 60 cents. Just throw that in every one of your I don't know what the fucking I don't know what the name of these things are. Registers? Yeah, like just put it in there. And as the air is blowing through it, it's gonna the two easiest things you can do to change your world is to put a whirling fan, which will cause motion of the air, and put copper in there. Yeah, Grim Nasty, yeah, he might. That's so funny. Grim Nasty's a motherfucker. I love that dude. Right? He never. I try. That's one dude that I dig. Like I really dig his vibe and shit. And I've tried to talk to him like many times. He never gets back at me. Whatever. But nonetheless, big up Grim Nasty because he's a beast out here. Like some of his shit's a little off the wall and wacky, and he ain't really thought through it. But like most of his shit is like super on point. So I've learned a lot from him. And funny you say that about the Houston. Ain't he from Houston? I think he's out there in Houston. Is it Houston or somewhere out there in Texas? Gangbangers and fucking holding heat on the hips. You going to be a verb and op over there? Drew Micey, are you gonna oh wait, there it is. You gonna be one of these? You gonna be a verb? I seem to be. Yeah, Drew Meister, when you come to visit, come see me. We'll do some beach time and fucking know. Yeah, William K. I think, but I think that's part of the trick too, because if you but if you look at the real power holders in the world, you don't know who they are. You don't know who holds power. People that hold power don't even wear rings. But the ones that really do, like the real power holders, seriously though, are like gypsies and all of these motherfuckers. Remember that movie with remember your boy fucking what's his name Brad Pitt when he was the gypsy. Remember? Um, what the fuck is the name of the movie? Oh man, it's right there on the tip of my brain. Anyways, real gypsies be wearing rings with not rocks but crystals. Remember, a diamond is a rock. A crystal is an object of real. Like it generates energy. That's why every finger has a different value to it, and you can radiate energy off of the fingers with what? Crystals. Unless, of course, you're a bitch and you put a diamond on your ring finger and you're owned by your wife, your Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi means she held you down to like fucking You know, she held you down underneath the moon's currency. You see? I did this last time, but I'm gonna do it just one more time. Just a little treat for y'all. The moon uses the energy to glean to the cubic zirconium is a diamond, is the same fucking thing. They told you we've been compressing carbon out here for years, and now it's become a diamond, and they trick you, and they thought it's so very valuable but it's fucking everywhere, right? Doesn't matter how it was made, but that thing is moon energy, which is the moon is the refracting current of taking from what is the Saturnian time frame, which is the cube or cubic zirconium, which is connected to diamonds, which is connected to the moon, which holds you inside of the vortex of what is called a mirage or Isis or the marriage. To be married is to be in a mirage or an illusion because your wife is about to go fuck somebody else and you about to cheat on your wife. That shit is an illusion, yes? Simple. Am I wrong here? Ain't nobody out here, ain't nobody married out here telling me true, real facts. Like, that ring means fucking nothing. That ring means I'm about to get up in her ass right there. That's what a ring does. Bing, does it ring true? See, because it's not true. You find me a gypsy that I have rings on all her fingers. That bitch is true. Call you my bitches because you I don't call you a bitch unless you're my bitch, right? Bitches out here is real dogs. That's why the female dog is the bitch, right? Ain't nobody fucking with a female pit bull. She'll eat your ass up alive. And she holds shit down. See, that's the difference between a pit bull, diamonds, and crystals. Pit bulls hold crystals. They hold energy. And energy is held inside of a crystal. It's not held inside of a diamond. Okay? I love this shit. It's so man funny. The richest is flashing the least. Thank you, William. Yep. Yeah, well, we all gotta scream sometimes, but don't be screaming all the time. Thank you, Jude Meister. Bong bong. Oh, Mayan Jin coming up here in the weird hours. Good to see you, my friend. And thank you for the show last night. It was awesome. I was definitely wilding out and enjoying everything you were saying. You was putting some real good stuff on. Much praise to be the Mayan Jin Abaddon. And if anybody doesn't know, you should go research who the Abaddon is, and you should understand the purveyor and the I mean, I won't tell you what it is because you just look it up. But the symbol is great. I love it. It's funny when I realized what your name was because and I was like Mayan Jin Abaddon. That's groovy. And I looked up. I was like, okay. I'll see what's up. Yeah, he's good stuff. Did Mayan Jin just say Dipset? Oh no, you said the Gypsy, not Dipset. Dipset is different. Drew Marcy, you want to read my tarot? I will allow it. I'll accept your offerings for sure. I mean, I don't know that I will ingest them, but I will accept them. I might throw that shit out with the garbage with everything else if ain't what I want to hear. We allowed to do that out here. Remember that. And some people they go and it's for entertainment purposes only. And if you'd like to believe it, you can. What up, Electric Sal? Good to see you, man. Yes. The Page of Swords. Did you just pull that for me right now, Jude Meister? The Page of Swords. I mean, you're welcome to. It don't bother me. About, I'm here. Look at me. What's up? Oh, okay, Jewmeister. Yeah, Dipset. Dipset motherfucker, what? Yeah, you know what? It's funny. I can't wait to. I mean, as much as I want to do a live broadcast with Maya and Jin, like side by side, I'd rather just do it live, like real deal. Like when me and Mama fucking can like bang up and just do some fucking like, real deal, like in the same room kind of shit. Like that's real. I think there's a lot of people out there that like I'm happy to do the broadcast with them, but I haven't. I mean, who have I done broadcast with? Nobody. A lot of people ask me to. Nah, I'd rather meet you in person first, and then we'll see. But my engine's somebody like I can tell. I can tell. He has the real stuff. He cut from the same cloth. Oh shit! Well, we didn't even cut the cloth. We all the same thing. We in the same webbing. Yeah, mine was ripping it up last night. So anybody don't know, if you out here for entertainment values, I throw five on it. And y'all, you know what? Fuck it. And as I normally do during these broadcasts, I'll say, give me some money. Fuck that. You all go help out my engine. If he needs $1, put it on my card. Put it on my tab. I got him a drink. He wanted a drink last night. I said I'll get him a drink. If you'd all do me a blessing and do me a service, go find my engine's wallet, Bitcoin, whatever the fuck he does. I don't know. And go, if you have a little bit of extra energy and time in your system, bless that my motherfucker out there, cause he does good work. It is so funny though, like it's really interesting. The people that listen to me and the way that I talk, because like these like, people talk to me and they think I speak one way, but then we just switch it up on them. Like, I could put a suit and tie on, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna talk like I got a suit and tie on. I could, but I can, yeah, I look like this, but I do that, That's what everybody needs. The last video I made, what 2 videos ago, you have to stop idolizing what your former self was. I mean, I wear this shit because I like it. This shit is like, I feel like I look fresh. Like, shit, I like this. This is what I wear. Well, what the fuck ever. But tomorrow I think I might look fresh in something else, so I'll get something else to wear, right? So you have to change your concept of self the same way you change your goddamn underwears. You know? You can't be wearing dirty ass drawers around town. You gotta change up your underwear. You gotta change up your outerwear. Your under, your inner, your over, wherever you put clothes on. Because remember, clothes in one way closes you off, but also reveals yourself. So it said close because it closed off your being, but it also informs. It's a see, back to that really curious nature of all in life that does both things. So just reinvent yourself. Who the fuck cares what you used to look like yesterday? It doesn't matter. Be comfortable. Just be comfortable. I think that's more important than anything. Be comfortable with yourself. And once you're comfortable with yourself, then other people are comfortable around you. And around you, like your being and your nature. Sometimes the only people that are uncomfortable around me are people that are uncomfortable themselves. I'm good with comfortable people. It just so happens most people are uncomfortable themselves. And so, what do you do with uncomfortable people? Well, I would like to just go, hey, I love you, everything's groovy. But they ain't going to respond well to that, so then you got to challenge uncomfortable people. And once again, that becomes the curious nature of the way the human works. Because I'm not very human-like. Because I'm not trying to be human. This is just one form. I haven't even taken final form yet. that whole fucking thing. But that's the thing, is you're always going to be ever more after of, you're going to be assuming different formations of your education and your identity and your coagulation of information. Like you're going to form yourself differently. Yeah, you look in the mirror and you think you see the same thing, but you only see the same thing is because that's how you're looking at yourself. I look at myself differently every day. Sometimes I'm like, look at that asshole. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes like, you are beautiful. I love you. Sometimes I'm like, sometimes I look at nothing. Sometimes I actually, let me give you the greatest meditation ever. Here's how we switch things up. Let me show you. Look into the mirror. Okay, for me, the mirror is over. Is it here? It's right here? Okay. Look into the mirror. And look at the mirror. Don't look at yourself on the other side. Just look at the mirror. What do you see? That's the greatest meditation. That's the point that I talk about all the time. Is right now I'm looking at myself on the other side of the mirror. This is why I'm looking here, because there has to be a little bit of time dilation, an echo from what I'm doing to what I'm looking at, so I can observe myself and see if I'm projecting properly for everyone. But if I just look into the mirror, what do I see? I see the mirror. But most people look at, they're looking at what's looking back. They're not looking at the mirror. Look at the mirror itself. What is the mirror? That is the greatest question, the greatest conundrum, the greatest fucking... And then once you can look at the mirror, then you stand where the mirror is. Then you are the mirror. People ask me, like, a lot of times, like, they said, like, code switching. Code switching is that. Because I'm different around everyone. They're like, you ain't the same. You Gemini, you like this, you like this, you like that, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I'm just reflecting what you are because I'm being the mirror. Just to give you a little, here it is. Talk shit, I can talk shit. You gonna be lovely, I'll be lovely. Play that game. I could stand here as a fucking idol sometimes. That's fine. Be like me. Okay. But that doesn't really change anything because people's looking at it. They're looking at me as if I'm not them. But if I reflect them, they get a little then they drink their own piss. You know what I mean? Drink your own piss. There's the mirror. That's your reflective waters. That's the water of life. That literally, the original mirror is water. You realize the mirror is made of Mercury, which is Gemini, which is okay. But the mirror is the flat lake, clear, still, not salty, waters of remembrance of who you are. That you look at the water and you say, shit, I see my reflection here, but my reflection is in literally all of the water. So what are you? Are you a monkey? Are you a god? Are you a monkey god? Are you a monkey mind? Are you the monkey jinn? Monkey jinn out here always playing around, jumping around, but or are you just are you water? Back to what your boy said. What your boy Bruce Lee tell you? Bruce Lee? Lee is L, which is God, which is a God being. This is why all the Asians, they took the last name Lee, which is Levi or Leviticus or Elohim, all of these things. Because they came down from the gods. That's why they look the same. That's real. That's why they can juggle they can juggle 60 things and I mean, cook a meal juggling. I mean, they could do the whole thing, right? Because they are part of the computer system. Computation system. That's why they're really good at math. Find out. See? So they're the leads. That's why you ask, where's blue jeans? Blue genies. Why you think my engine is the genie? The Levi. See, he told you. He already told you. Levi. That's his. We don't speak those things here. But the Levi was the gene. The genie. The genie is the Levi jeans. You wear blue jeans. You got blue dreams? This is why this is why they made blueprints. The blueprints is blueprints. Blue bloods, blue jeans, the blue genie. Well, this is fun. I'm so happy I got these things out. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, party poopers and party people. And who's that? Who says that all the time? My dude says that. Anybody know his channel? What's his name? He says, "What's up, party people?" He always talks about the Mandela effect. He's in Berenstein Bears, dude. He just goes out there and talks to people about the Mandela effect. I forget what his Life Matrix. Good channel. I dig him. He's cool. So yeah. Party people. I think that's him. Englishing. Yeah, Englishing. Englishing is to spin. To pin is to put pins. Pins is penis. To penis is to inject. It's electricity. English is electricity. And I'll even give you a little tidbit into some of my deeper theories that I don't really even talk about because there's only the few and crazies in here now. I think English was the original language. I mean, yeah, I got symbols on me. I mean, sure, I got other languages on me. I get it. People tell me about passing the river and the Damo and all of these others. I think English might have been the original. Now, here's why I say this. Because everything came from the gods, meaning we are the weakest version of ourselves. Our former selves were actually creating a less evolved version. But we came from the highest source. So what would be the highest source? Why is everything coded in English? We ain't trying to steal shit. English ain't trying to steal shit. It's literally. I don't think it's an amalgamation of all of the ancient languages. I think it's the original language that was formed backwards, which is why we can look back and see symbology, and that seems like a more basic thing. So wouldn't more basic be like baser level ground material? I think that was what people did that were kind of extracting themselves from a hierarchy. But I think English might have been the original language. Because when you really get into it, the sounds and tones and vibrations of what English is literally called the language of the angels. The angels have anglicized and angel-sized and created spin or a vortex on all things. How you work on the computer? How are you on the computer? I don't care if you're in fucking China right now. It's written in English. Everybody's speaking English out here, right? So apparently, we upgrading to English. Everybody think their language is so good, but as far as it seems, as far as I can observe with my own eye, it appears that the way that I use my mouth is different than somebody in another language. Than some that uses, somebody speaking Spanish. They're always laughing and they're just speaking real fast, and I can't really hear what they're saying. It just seems like they're saying the same shit over and over again. Maybe the same way I see Chinese people always looking the same, right? We got humor in here too, but apparently there's more proper pronounced punctuation that you get to a point of here's what it is using English. The dialectic allows for different click 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 click. We can use the clicks dialect kick. I'm using like tribal shit when I go dialectic. See? So my dialectic is different if I choose to use it that way. Most people out here just going hubba blah 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 blah. They're just hubba bubbing. Hubba bubbing. Fucking hubba bub all day, motherfucker. What? What? Which is white. What is white, which is quiet, is why it is such. You can't make that much gradient of differentiation within language in any other form of speech. But apparently, because it appears as such, I can do all of those things. And so can you. Listen to the other languages. They sound the same. The only language that really sounds different, the most different sounding language, is fucking English. All the rest are like they're called the romanticized, the Roman language. The Roman languages, I think, were built on English. They tried to skew and spew misinformation to the general populace. See, they got me. I'm out here like remember your boy fucking Method Man out here. When he would rap, he'd be like, because he have his fronts in. Method Man, Red Man out here, crushing people's fucking heads. But yeah, what up, Art by Bap? Good to see you. Much blessing when you're in the room. It's good to see you, my friend. Jude Meister, you pulled the moon for me? Was that for me or what? Spanish got flair, right? This is why Spanish people was like, oh! I can do that shit too. But Spanish people can't do what I do. Spanish people ain't going living in Canada. I've been up in Canada. I've been fucking, you know what I mean? Like, damn, man, want the cold weather. Cold weather will change the way that you speak. Because you're going to need to use your teeth in a different way. You're going to have to use all of these incisors and all of the shit. You're going to have to use it differently because of the density of the way the sun hits where you are is going to change the way you move, the way you act. Motherfuckers out here like, yeah, I'm out here on the beach doing yoga. Fuck you and your yoga. You don't even know what yoga means. Motherfucker out here the other day said, hey, I'm gonna see you at yoga class. Yoga class? Motherfucker, we doing yoga right now. This is yoga. I'm yoking all you motherfuckers. Because you yoke to yourself and your spirit. That's what that means. They don't even know it. They want to go to yoga class. Go do yoga class when you're up in fucking Australia. You know, do it in another country. Go real cold. Just get up there in the cold weather. Do yoga in the cold weather. You ain't doing it. You're going to be inside. You're going to tell... Motherfuckers going to go in a room. Here, let's be real here. Motherfuckers want to go in a room and talk about doing yoga on a fucking placemat. The fuck are you talking about? Go out in nature and there is yoga. Be yoga in nature. Oh, you're not a yogi? You're not yoked to Mama Earth? You need to be in a room that's properly, temperately constructed so you can... Fuck you and your bullshit. Come out here in the real world. It don't work like that. It doesn't work that way. That's not where you do yoga. You do yoga everywhere you go. Every moment that you exist, you are yoga. You are yoga. I am yoga. And so are you, but you just forget it and you go, oh, I go to yoga class. People ask me if I do yoga. I'm like, the fuck? What do you mean? When I'm doing yoga on your face right now, I'm all in your spirit. I'm part of you. What do you mean? Are you doing yoga? How can you do yoga when you are yoga? Make sense? Fuckers got me wilding out over here. Oh, it's such a pleasure to listen to myself. This is what I feel like most days. This is who I am. This is my inner spiritual fucking God right here. Ah, motherfucker, what? What's up, Pete Oropeza? Oh yeah. Art by Bap. I'll do you a video on monoatomic. You know, see, this is where we change the world. We're gardening and we're gonna teach people how to ink properly. People out here inking with stupid shit. When you put something into someone's skin, you want it to be monoatomic. Well, the elements we'll get into because the elements are the Elohim, the elements, the mind of him. Elohim, element. Mind and him is the same thing. See, it's his story, right? Which we write on Mama, which is our body. And so if you're gonna write on your body, you might want to do that. At least, you know, even if you got ink from somewhere else, it doesn't matter what it is. It's a material. Like I got different kinds of materials all over me from different people I've met. Inside of me too, right? But if you want to ink on someone properly and make proper ink, I mean, we're gonna work with like the darkest black, the darkest black. I mean, we're gonna. I'll show you dark black. Let me show you. Here it is. Here's why his name is J. Cole. Here's the coal, which is, you know, part of where fire comes from, part of where light comes from. So coal is I mean, coal is a very important part of it too. Let me put this back. So it's all in my fucking apartment. Oh. So you're gonna use that, and then you're gonna use different elements. If you can break down, say like silver or copper, or I mean, this is where the silver and copper come in, and the bronze and all these things. If you put that in your skin, if they tell you that silver is antibiotic, which it is, if you were to turn that into like the smallest version, give it whatever name the fuck you want, because everybody got a different name for how. It's a microionized version of this. You would take crystals, and you would take silver, and you would take all of these, and that element of silver, then it would be healing. Then that element would literally be radiating out of your skin and also healing your blood because it's on your skin. You'd be able to heal people with a tattoo. It's just that simple. You just gotta find the right elements for the right color and the right color on the right part of the body. And then you'd use the correct images. A lot of them would be spirals, but some things can be other things. It doesn't matter. But yeah. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. I don't have that right now. Like it's I have a little bit of the paperwork on it, but not the whole. I couldn't tell you exactly what is. I could tell you how it works. You could figure it out. Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna do that for you, Art Babab. I'll tell you about the ink, because ink is kinship. You know what I mean? Some of my artwork is through people that I met, and I said I'm gonna buy a tattoo machine. You ink me. I said okay. And they just started drawing on me. Yeah, just that simple. I don't care. It doesn't. This shit is not. The skin is whatever. It's just a suit. I could change this anytime I want. I don't carry these things around. The only ink that I've ever, in another realm, I've seen 3 of my tattoos. I think I've told this story, but I'll tell it again here because maybe y'all knew or maybe you don't know about a few of my stories, my tattoos. But it was the time that I dreamt, which I don't believe it was a dream. I don't think. I think I was out of body because I always talk about the different realms. And I was sitting there. I walked into this room and there was this giant fire blazing and a shaman sitting to the left side of the fireplace. Now, later on in my life, in real life, right here, real time, I lived in this place where I actually made some videos from. So I was actually kind of looking at myself, which is funny shit. But when I went in there, 3 of my tattoos started glowing. It was this one, started glowing gold, like glowing. And it was that one, which was the Reiki symbol, and it was this one here. They just started glowing gold, and it's the only tattoos I had on my body. Everything else vanished, and it was just those 3 just glowing. I can't explain why or what or who or. I mean, they're all using. I use the same ink for all of them, which is very funny. The rest of these things vanished. I got this shit done at some shop. This was the first thing I got done. I did this on myself. I did. Somebody else did. I mean, I couldn't see my leg. It could have been the one I got. My leg could have been glowing. But those 3 just were just gold. So there's something to do with the elements and putting it on the skin. Why else would motherfuckers tattoo themselves? There must be a reason. There must be. And in fact, I need somebody to tattoo me. The image that's on my channel now, the circle with the little and I want that on my chest, from here to my belly button. So here. You know what I'll do? If anybody wants to, I don't know. So in the future, somebody comes on here that knows how to draw. I don't give a fuck. Come ink me. We'll trade. We'll trade. You get all of my knowledge for free. All of my videos for free. Just come ink me. I'll tell you a story. Hey, Freak, what's up, man? I appreciate it. I didn't put it beneath this one, but all of my other videos have it, pretty much. Click on the description. PayPal is paypal.me/PayPal.me/TsarXen. Okay, TsarXen. Okay, not XX. I'm sorry. So TsarXen. So there you go, man. That's how to get at me. I appreciate it. And yeah, it's on every other video. Maybe I put it beneath this one. I don't know. Because I was trying to figure out. I don't know if I put it beneath this one or the last one because I was trying to figure out a way to do it. And yeah, anyways, whatever. Fuck, I'm out here fucking ranting on some bullshit. Yeah, Jude Meister, you say the planetary spread is actually what I was just talking about. That's the image that I drew. Is every single planet and then some y'all don't know about, and Pluto, and the invisible cloak, and some other shit. Jewmeister, the moon with a three-headed dog. That's excellent, man. Yeah, Electric Tower. I hear you on that. The road to redemption is getting into the body. I dig what you're saying there, man. Yeah, for sure. You know, somebody the other day made this video about getting out of the Matrix. Like you don't get out on Mother's tricks. You know, Mother is a trickster. They always told you about Father being the trickster. You know, the fatherly, like everybody's focused on the man, but Mother over here controlling all shit. To a degree. I don't want to go that far, but like, yeah, the mother is the trickster. Why is the mother the trickster? Because the mother can change form. The body can change form. So that's the mother. It's not like out here like going the female is. I'm saying physical matter mother changes form. It changes form because of the father. The father says, do this, walk like this, dance like this. And the mother will do it. Puppeteering everything. But nonetheless, it all changes form. Out of conceptualizing, changing ideas in your mind, everything just starts to move. And all of a sudden, we're in a new world. I mean, whoever's followed my channel a little bit, like you seen where I live. Everybody's seen the places I've been. I'll tell you where I'm every time. I've changed form. I look sort of the same, but sort of different. Sometimes I look all fucking. You see me in all forms. You see me like fucking hungover. You see me like bright as a. There's some hilarious thing I want to say, but I just can't form the words right now. It's southern. I wanna get my southern drawl out yet right now, but I ain't quite from down near these parts. I don't have all that quite yet. We'll get there though. Hey Alan, I think I did. You sent it through the. Which one did you send it through? But thank you. I mean, nonetheless, even if I didn't, thank you for the attempt. I don't, it just gives me more energy, and so it's the thought that counts. But I'm pretty sure I got it. I just I don't check that shit so often. I just kind of it's just kind of the way that I work with the world. I just assume that whenever I open up my shit in my phone, and if I need some money, it will be there. That's just the way I work. And and uh, and if you need something in return, by the way, like this is it never works. Holler at me. Hit me on the Theo Luminous, of course. Unstance, you finally read the esoteric alphabet by what's his name? Yeah, the esoteric alphabet by there's Alvin Boyd Kuhn, Kuhn. I think I've probably I spit his name out like a lot. It's very funny because I don't know that I read the whole book. You know what I mean? I read bits and pieces of books, and then I create my own little. I generate the way that I see how language works. But his book is something that I always find kind of a solidarity and resonance within the way that he explains it. And I always go back to a couple key concepts. And so if you could take a book and boil it down to concepts, his book boiled a few things down to me, which were the sun and the moon concept, which is where the period is and how letters reflect and things like this. That's a great book. Oh yeah. Noobs. You mean Norb? You mean Norb's World? Norb's World is fucking amazing. That's probably the best video on the internet right now. Norb's World video on the the cosmic egg and the world is literally as good as it gets. I don't know that there's that it's that's it. That's where I mean but it's like he says at the end. He goes, I don't know this is the absolute fact, but it seems closer to the truth than anything I can get to. And what he's presenting is a very, 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 very good version of where we probably live. Trudemeister, Mercury, Ten of Wands. Electric what's up? What's up, David, man? And thank you too. I don't know if I told you already. Thank you for the monies the other day, man. You know what? I haven't got it yet because you're in where you're in Great Britain, right? I don't. I still gotta because I use an Android. For me to get that, I gotta get onto like a regular computer and like push a button. It's so weird. The way the PayPal works is weird. Like I gotta get on a regular computer and push a button to change the transaction from Great Britain monies to mark and dollars. It'll get done, but thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you, buddy. And are you want to come to New Orleans? I'm not in New Orleans now, but I could be there. If you're gonna come down, I'll go there. You could come. I mean, shit, fuck it. You come. If you want to go to New Orleans, I could probably help you out a little bit. You know what I mean? I could go there. You could come here. You come to the beach. You could sit on the beach. We could go fucking party at fucking 2 in the morning at the greatest places on Frenchman Street and across town at a place that I've never been, but everyone's like, dude, I can't believe it's called Music Box Village. It's this place where you can walk around and there's it's somebody turning old like a dilapidated piece of shit property into this amazing village of artists and music, and it's awesome. I've seen videos of it. I have friends that've been there. I just never went. It was just so far across town. I just never made it there because it was like it was a little far out of biking. You know what I mean? It was like I need somebody in a car or Uber that shit. But yeah, you're welcome, man. You can come through. I could help you out. Just let me know. And if you want to spend a little time in New Orleans, you want to come down to the beach. You fucking come to the beach, man. I got extra bedroom. Whole house, man. Tis yours. Oh, Maya and Jane, you were supposed to. Yeah, I would told you about this last night. Good, good, good. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, you guys are so excited. You don't even know. All y'all gotta do is wait until Maya and Jin watches the fountain. And then he's gonna come back and he's gonna just go. He's gonna freak out. He's gonna freak out after he watches the movie, because he's gonna be like, oh, and then he's gonna give you guys this whole like, yeah, the movie's amazing, and you'll see. So you want, okay, Zenron, what's up, man? If I wear copper on my right little finger, okay, I'll go get a copper ring. Done. The Mayan Jin. The only reason people the only reason your channel ain't a little bigger than it is, like, or a lot bigger, or like super popular, is the same reason as me. It takes people a little while to warm up to like what spirit is. We out here like just stirring pots and shit. You know what I mean? You walk into an alchemist's house. You know, if you walk in that space, things are gonna confuse you. You're equally as confusing as I am. When I start talking, if I talk this way to someone, if I just go out on the street and start talking the way that I talk, people are gonna have fucking no clue what I'm saying, and they're gonna be like, "This dude is weird. This dude is crazy." But luckily, you build this little bit by bit thing. It just takes a little bit to get into. Like, you know, you got your own style, which is true. You see, that's out here, people don't know about style or flavor. And so when they get a new style or flavor, they don't know what to do with it. You put something new in your mouth, you have to immediately go, the fuck is that? Never tasted that before. And you have to come to terms with going, do I like that or don't I like that? And so you're sitting there considering what you're tasting. It's still, the thing is still speaking. It's like swallowing a hot iron ball. Do I shit it out or do I spit it out? It's gonna suck either way, or wait, or it's gonna turn me into a fucking ah, right? Yeah, I mean that's the only reason, man. Like, and you keep, I've abided by a few little philosophical things that have allowed at least a little bit of a few people to listen to what I say. But like Mayan Jin ain't gonna do that. That's the truth. Like Mayan Jin just gonna he gonna get up in your ass no matter what. That's the difference between like I'm like Mayan Jin is like I do 85% Mayan Jin and I do 15% like oh even though I do that just for show. You see? And that's the only reason that the Mayan Jin ain't like people ain't listening to you like that. They will soon. They will know. Much be praised the Mayan Jin. But see what people don't know is me and Mayan Jin is the same human being. We beamed down here from the same exact fucking spaceship. We on the same spaceship right now, just like I'm sitting next to him on a spaceship. We just like, yeah, okay, yeah, we got this. We like method man and red man out here. I know I made this comment earlier. We read meth out here. We just fucking done it. Like here, we down here now. What we gonna do? Sometimes we'll forget that we got. Sometimes we forget we blasted down here on some shit, and then we oh wait, oh, that's right, that's right. We gotta educate you motherfuckers. I'm the Ace of Swords. Yeah, David Mannion. Yeah, just again, man. Let me know when you're coming through, man. So whenever I'm doing this, I'm actually scrolling up on my phone. I know sometimes people are like, "What the fuck is he doing?" I'm scrolling up and looking. I'm looking at all your comments. I'm trying to get back to y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, and obviously the Jew Meister always out here. I don't. Jew Meister don't even make any videos, so he's still. I mean, he or she. I don't know what the fuck you are. I don't know. June Meister is ambidextrous and androgynous. The ambidextrous androgynous being, which is Baphomet, really, truly, because that means left or right hand, right or left-handed path. Hold the globe and the sword. The globe and the sword is literally the ball and the one and the zero. This is what they're showing you. So you stick your tongue through the pussy, which is your mouth, and then you put it in the sword. You create a globe. And you become global. You glow like a ball or a bull. And then it got changed into all the fucking ridiculous shit we got with all the NASA and all that shit. It's like, yeah, we out here living on a ball. Like, no. We're living where I'm living, which is I'm looking around where I am right now, and I'm saying it's fucking flat in here. I'm not noticing any curve here. I don't throw curveballs. I throw fucking heat all day. I'm throwing 100 and fucking 100 plus every single. Have some. You ain't even gonna hit it. It's too fast for you. Throwing 120, 130, 140 heater all day. Why I gotta curve things? I'm already speaking English, which is I'm already throwing spin on everything. But fuck it, I'm throwing heat. See, that's the trickery of the language that people do. And they realize they could do that to get money and get things off of people. And I'm prescribed to that. That's bullshit to me. Like I use the same techniques to do the opposite. I use the same techniques to free people from their own institutionalization of the way that everyone else has spoken to them. Everybody else is lying to you. They're not lying because they're bad people. That's the trick that people don't. That whenever I'm talking this, it takes me almost 2 hours to get to this point, which is all these other motherfuckers. They don't know they're doing something unintegral. They don't know that they're doing something to harm others. You out here eating burgers with bacon on it, you're not really thinking about it. You're just doing it because you think that what the other dude told you was like, you need your protein in your bacon. I want bacon. I want bacon and my cheese fries, And we all done it. We all done spit the same fucking bullshit, and then we grow up. Well, wah, 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 wah. And so that's the thing is even these motherfuckers that are speaking it, if you selling cars, what you want, you don't want to lie to people, but you want to feed your family. What you want? You want your kids not to eat? You want this motherfucker to drive around in a car that he kind of wants anyways? He might pay a couple extra dollars for it. But I know my son and my daughter, they want he got hockey practice. I know we in the South, but he gonna want to play some hockey. And I know my daughter wants to be a ballerina, so I gotta send her to that. But this motherfucker, he gonna buy a car from somebody. Might as well be me. How about this fine new car, sir? How do you like this? Is this enjoyable? It ain't even about the engine. All it's about is do you feel right inside of it? Are you comfortable inside of that car? What can I do to make your life more comfortable inside of this car that you're going to take every day, 30 minutes a day? You're going to be on the traffic, but you could be sitting back there. I know your wife. I know you love your wife, but what you could do here, you could sit back there and floss in that car. And some of these little honey babies out here, I'm a man of God myself, but I guarantee one of these little honey babies, maybe if you that's what you require in your life, maybe she'll just look at you just right and be like, hey, why don't you just meet me over in the little Applebee's over here? We have a little treat for afternoon snacks. Maybe I who knows? But we're kidding out here, right? But that's what people do. That's how people exist. Do you see? That's everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. That was a good one. I had a lot of fun with that one. Hope you guys liked. Please, anyone, at least for that, I think I deserve at least some sort of comment here like that was fucking hilarious. That was a good. I used to sell cars, so I was really good at selling cars, and then I quit. I quit. I used to sell cars for like 6 months, and I quit because I couldn't handle what it was doing. It was terrorizing my entire being. I hated it. Because all I had to do was be myself, and people would just give me money and make their life worse to have a bigger fucking payment for shit they didn't need. And I hated it. And then it was like, I'll never do this again. I'll never sell cars again. Playing gin with the swingers. That's exactly what I was going for, my friend. Yeah, these beautiful little babies out here. Let me refill my cup, cause that's how I entertain all y'all motherfucking folk. You know what? I might as well start a whole goddamn fucking studio. Like a whole, a whole channel, as it were. 9, 10, 13, 8, 12, whatever the fuck numbers they are, the proper ones. Anybody think about that ever? Let me just change gears just for 1 second. I'm not gonna take it too long here. But anybody think about why the channels that are the most subscribed to, if you go to any town, what are the channels? It's 8, 10, and 13. We can go ahead and have a little meditation on that, and then I'm gonna get back to humor. 8, 10, and 13. You get your news, you get your forecast. They're forecasting as prophets to tell you something on 8, 10, and 13. They are going to tell you the same motherfucking thing. Ain't nobody out here listening to channel, well, you can listen to channel 3 sometimes. What happens if you turn your dial down to channel 3 or 2? It seems to be static, right? Why? Why wouldn't they give you a channel 1? Anybody channel 1 on their TV? Remember growing up? You did not get channel 0, you didn't get channel 1, you did not get channel 2. 3 maybe, possibly. What about channel 4? What about 5? What about 6? 8, 10, and 13. Everybody knew those numbers. You knew channel 21. You knew 8 and 10, 13. That's what you knew. Tell me about that. Hey guys. Let's have a little query into this. What are we being programmed with? You're being programmed with 8, 10, and 13. If my mother, her name is number 8, and she says all this shit all day, I'm going to remember what 8 does. So if I listen to channel 8, which is blah, 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 news, and then infomercials and blah, 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 I'm going to remember what channel 8 does. And I'm going to know what channel 10 does, and I'm going to know what channel 13 does. Are we starting to hear now? What channel am I on? What channel am I on? I'm on channel fucking nothing. I don't have a channel. I'm just here. You gotta just find it. You had to look for it. Everybody on here knows goddamn motherfucking well that this shit should be fucking, everyone should listen to this. Everyone knows this. Everyone that comes here. I would say that you could look at the stats for people's channels. I'll say mine's probably, I'm A+, right? But it's not about me. It's just about truth. But nobody's looking for truth. This is why I don't tag my videos. Because it's not important to everyone else. It's important to you because it's your life. Remember? So all I do is I provide a reverberation of the things that you conceive of, just to remind you of who you are, which is me, which is fucking glorious creator and magistrate of all things, right? But let's not get too egotistical about it. Let's just go, well, we all here, we over here. Don't worry about it. See? So we just channeling things in different ways. What's up? What's up, my pumpkin? It's good to see you, Jessica. And as always, it's good. It was good to meet you. I can't wait to see you again. I hope you're doing lovely. And it was a pleasure meeting your childrens, your chillins. Yeah. Yeah. Names and numbers are weird. 2 hours in, man. We gonna have an all day affair here, aren't we? I like it. So what's next, y'all? What you want to get into next? Let's keep doing this shit. Let's pirate this shit over here. Pirate channel out here. I feel, you know what? It's so funny. I feel like my best friend in the world always says that I'm like Rick, burping before I talk. What you gotta do? Oh, Jessica, that's crazy because, can I tell you why that's crazy? Because the girl I was talking to yesterday at the bar, who was a Gemini, by the way, and I just immediately like connected like with her. Like we didn't know each other at all, but we just like bonded on some like really. And she was like yeah. She was talking about her husband having passed, and that's crazy. And then oh man, that's wild. And then the chick sitting next to me was telling me about somebody that had passed recently, so that's oh man. Well, you know what, Jessica? Remember, he didn't pass. He passed the test. That's what he did. He passed the test. He passed the test of getting to what the next level is. You know what I mean? Like when you realize that it was like the physicality couldn't bind him anymore. You know, physicality was holding what he was. Teth. I know. Man, you know when I get a little liquor in me, I got a little Mike Tyson going on. You know what I'm saying? Mayan gin. And an excellent new picture, by the way. I can't really tell what it is on my phone, but yeah. So yeah, Jessica, that's cool, man. I'll chat with you. I'll chat with you off of here. That's fucking crazy, man. Huh. It's funny. It's funny. I've always considered that about my parents too. You know, like if they were to pass, would I even care? Would I even know? Pass the test. Do the test. You see how this works. My engine. You see how this works. You see how to twerk. Come on, my engine. Don't give. We ain't cut it. We ain't cut it up in pub. We ain't cut it up together for real to be cutting each other like this. My engine, you passed the test. You passed the test. That's funny. You say you. It's funny because I was listening to this. Do you know who the comedian? What's his name? Look up Mike Tyson joke. I hear you with that. Laugh my ass off, shit. Yeah. No, I know you ain't you. I get you, baby. Look up the Mike Tyson joke, and it's this dude Mike. I think his name is Mike Segura, and he tells this joke about meeting Mike Tyson on an airplane, and the interaction he has with him on an airplane because he's a comedian. But Mike Tyson doesn't know who he is. But then he realizes who he is. It's fucking amazing. You know who that is? You know who Mike Segura is? Mike Segura is a fucking beast. Yo, Mike Segura is one of my favorite fucking dudes. Like that'd be somebody that like man, I would cut rugs up with that motherfucker, you know. Yeah, Tom Segura. Thank you. Tom Segura is correct. Y'all should look it up too. Tom Segura is fucking super dynamite. Like he's in the deepest, darkest depths of just how the mind actually functions. He speaks subconscious language, just telling stories about the most inane bullshit. Like how if I could tell you what he does is articulate what an introvert feels like every moment of every day and what they're thinking inside when they have to deal with fucking the grand populace. And oh man, it's so good. His Mike Tyson story is amazing. I tell all 29 you motherfuckers to get off of here and go watch that shit. Don't listen to me. I mean, I'm half as funny as he is. Well, I mean, sometimes I'm twice as funny as he is, but that's up for debate. I'm happy to debate it, but I might be the most funny, talented, musically inclined, and creative person on the planet, but you know, that's just ego talking. But if you forget for a second, remember you gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. Where am I on here? There I am. The Archer. Oh damn! I told everybody to go watch him, and then I got another. I got another. I got another motherfucker in the room. What's up? What y'all want to talk about? Mayan. You know what? The Mayan Jin is the Mayan engine. You're the engine. Hey, Mayan Jin. I'm gonna do a show. When we do the show, we gonna do. We're gonna talk about like real deal Mayan shit, right? Yeah. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about that one right there. See, it's funny because I have two tattoos that nobody can really see because I don't want them to see it unless they can look. That says En Lakesh, you know? That's the Mayan greeting. I'm another you. You're another me. We're the same thing. We'll talk about the musical instruments of the Mayans. We'll talk about 13, 20. We'll talk about the what their calendar looked like. Yeah. Because it's done in copper tones, copper tops. Is done in you gotta really just take a little better look at it. It's a little orange, a little red, a little brown, a little yellow. Yeah. So we'll talk about that, man. The Mayan engine. So what's up, y'all? What you want to talk about? Let's keep this shit rolling. All you guys gotta do is feed me stupid shit here, and I'll wild out on it, and I'm finna do a couple hours here. It don't matter. I'm finna be Horus, you know. Anybody don't know, Horus is where you get the word hours. Horus is Hours. This is why the hours, the two horses, Hors. Yeah, see? Horses are hours is Horus, which is time, which is why time exists because of the tracks that were built in the ground out of two horses or two asses in front of what are the two wheels that were digging up the ground to give you a pathway somewhere, which is Taurus or Horus, time, horses. There's the path. It's already been built. You don't have to do anything else. You want your tail back? Motherfucker, you can chase your tail for eternity, my motherfucker. Somebody ain't gonna chase his tail forever. I got your tail and motherfucker, I got your nose. I got your nose over here too. See, the funny thing with me, people can't get my nose. It's too big. You can't get it. You can't hold my nose in one hand because I knows too much. Mm-hmm. That's how you gotta do out here. And 29 motherfuckers in the room and only two people saying anything. What you all lazy motherfuckers doing? We crabby ass crack smoking cocksucking motherfuckers doing? Talk some shit. Let's go. I'm 2 hours in. We got work to do here. What you want to know about? Tiger strong. Yes, the tiger and the lion in the building. You know how funny that is to me to think about. There's gonna be right while I'm doing this, as someone plays this broadcast, there's gonna be one person literally jacking off, and there's gonna be one person shoving salt water up their ass, and there's gonna be somebody eating a spinach salad, and there's gonna be somebody cooking a meal for their family, and then there's gonna be wild shit happening every time they're just gonna push the button and go, oh, there's somebody sitting there in meditation. Somebody's gonna be like sitting there in church. They're gonna be in church. Motherfuckers are gonna be in church, not want to listen to the preacher because they want to listen to the fucking real teacher. They want to listen to truth. They're gonna be having a little headphone in over here. Their wife is sitting here, like they hate their wife, they hate the preacher, but they want some real knowledge. And they're just trying to find a way out of the confusion and delusion of the illusion of the. Oop! But we found the solution. It's an intrusion into your ear. But who knows? That's funny to me. Motherfuckers out here putting poop out their butt. Listen to me. That's funny. Now I gotta think about that now. Let me think about that. You ever sit next to somebody in another stall, bathroom stall, and they're shitting and you're shitting, and they're just like, oh, we both got to shit, and you just finally go, okay, let's just shit. Get off the pot, or shit or get off the pot kind of shit. Yeah. What up, Electric Towel? Bong bong. See, this is the funny part that it takes it. This happens always. Like in the general public, if you see me, this is what I am. Like I give the gospel to people all the time. Sometimes you gotta level it down. You gotta just relax. They'll understand soon enough. We know who we are. Do you know who you are? And then one day I'm gonna have somebody on here saying like, why is he doing a video just putting his left eye there? Is he Illuminati? Whoa! I'm like, motherfucker, I made all the videos from over there. I was giving you my right eye. What do you want? Should I just give you the whole face? I mean, what do you want? You want the whole? That's the funny thing to me. I was getting that kind of. My brain does that. I go, anything that anybody does that becomes any sort of like, that somebody's gonna have some bullshit to say. They're gonna have some. Fuck, what the fuck are you talking about? No, I don't mention you. I'm throwing cocksucker on the internet. Oh wait, am I using foul language again? I did that yesterday, and somebody was not okay with my foul language. It was foul. Foul ball. Get it out of here. And there's a very simple solution to people's problems with the way that I use my tongue, is to go ahead and just push the button and get the fuck off my channel. It's so simple. It's so simple. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to listen to me. I got nothing good to say. I'm out here. I'm a derelict. I'm an idiot. I'm preaching bullshit. Leave then. Go to the other church. Hey, join me, choir, in this tiny little 2-minute meditation. So was that 2 minutes? I mean, I don't know. Was it 2 minutes though? I was trying not to count. I kept finding myself trying to count, but I didn't want to count. Was it 2 minutes? Ah, was it close? Was I close to 2 minutes or what? Do you guys have fun? I could feel all of you guys like, Zen, what the fuck are you doing? Talk. Was I close though, yo? I'll find out later, but yeah, that's funny. Frozen is a Trudemeister. I maybe like 6 months ago, I found this little um, chalkboard art that said FRO, and but then they really shaped in the ZEN, and I took a picture of it. And I was like, ah, there it is. So let me get back to here. Where did I leave off from talking to you guys? Sometimes you just lose space and time, and so well, Alan, what's up, man? What's up, Mayan Jin? Zenra, yours and mine and Jin's conversation be like Nachikta meeting Yama in the Kathopanishad. That's hilarious. I don't know what that means, but I kind of I get the lingo. I mean, I think I know what you're saying. Is that from the Upanishads? Which I mean, I'm gonna have to go with the shads there, shaded up. Yeah, Super Champion Rocker. Where's my? Oh, I can't do it. That was not the right one. Mike Tyson is not. His lisp is in the front. I have a lisp too. I don't know. If you watch my earlier shows, there's like you anybody that's watched me enough knows I go through phases of having different type of lisps. There's the S lisp, and there's the TH lisp out here. That's kind of where it's in the dentals, because my tongue is too big for my mouth. So what happens when you form with like a sword, the S words. I got a lot of S words out here, but I never speak S words. In fact, if you were to listen to me talk, there's not too many sentences that I spark with the S's. There's not too many. Listen to my videos and look for me saying anything with S's. You won't hear it too often because I avoid those because it will cause too much coagulation within my synesthetic qualities, and that's where Mike Tyson keeps it in there. He keeps it between the T's and the D's. So you got your dentals and you got your sharp incisors and you got your teeth in the front. So there's D's, T's, and S's. So it's the dentals, D, T, L, N, and S. Those are the dentals, D, N, T, L, and S. And I have that. I used to go to uh, the rapey in when I was like 4 or 5, and he used to tell me how to speak correctly because I couldn't speak properly. Apparently, I mean whatever properly was, and they reshaped the way that I spoke. And then I was like, and as I got older, I started speaking the way I used to speak, which was the way I speak now. Yeah. Yeah, but Tyson, that's my dude right there. That's a motherfucker right there. That like, man, he ain't like to me. He ain't like I don't give a fuck about him beating up motherfuckers and being a king of the ring and shit. Like that dude's real, true human. Like he's like a real god version of life. Like that dude's been through it. You know. If you really want to read, if you want to know knowledge, you listen to him talk. if you get over the fact that you think he's just some fucking dumb boxer, you're clueless if you don't know that dude speaks at a higher level than even I do. Mike Tyson is. I'll be like, yup. If I met Mike Tyson, I'd throw him a Nazi salute. Because it's that funny. Because how can you not see who he is? He's an enigma of information. He's IT. He's information technology. That if you could even get on board with what the motherfucker was saying, you get to, just because he's eating babies don't mean he's not producing fucking supreme wisdom out here. Listen to him talk for real. Yeah, I moved my mouth a little bit. I don't know. Jude, yeah, I did. I'm always giving you all the finger. I give you the whole fist if you want it. My engine gave you it. My style is impetuous, to my defense is impregnable. Impetus, impregnable. Like, dude was like, just because he told you what he. Everybody was like, they laughed at what he said, but then literally his style is, you can't impregnate his style. That motherfucker. The only reason he started losing fights ever is because they started feeding him drugs. Let's be honest. Mike Tyson is the baddest motherfucker to ever have walked this goddamn plane. I walk anywhere, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, fuck Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. I love. Praise be. Whatever he wants to call himself. Like back when that joke was going around about what was his real name, right, or whatever. Like, yeah. If Cassius Clay wants to be called Muhammad Ali, I'm gonna call the motherfucker Muhammad Ali. Back in okay, see, Eddie Murphy reference, anybody? No. But Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson? Are you serious? Are you serious? Evander Holyfield was a beast, but he really didn't want to fight Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson wins everything he ever does unless someone feeds him drugs. And that's literally what happened. Because he didn't want to be part of that world. The only reason he ever lost a fight is because he had to. You can't walk in a ring. You can't square a circle. It's called the squared circle for a reason, because it's Masonic. The Masons square the circle and circle the square. Well, they don't tell you about circling the square. They tell you about squaring the circle. But that motherfucker would go anywhere. You tell me where Mike Tyson is more better known than fucking name someone. There's not too many people. You got the MJs always. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, right? You got the MJs, right? Then you got the MT, Michael Tyson, right? That's weird. What's up with mics? Speak on the mic. Mike, speak forth. But I'm just saying. Mike Tyson out here, fuck that. I'll walk anywhere with that cat. It's not people got focused on what he was saying and like his dialectic and not his technique. His technique was, I will definitely bite your ear off. What does that say? Like, if you really want to get deeper into the whole thing, what he was as a character and an actor towards the whole situation is, he will take your ear away from you so you can't hear, because you were listening to him all wrong the entire time. You weren't listening to what he was saying. You thought he was just talking with gloves. Watch what color he wore. Watch when he was wearing black shorts. What color gloves was he wearing? Watch through his career. You'll see more about boxing if you look at it the right way. You're looking at you're thinking that the characters that they're playing are actually who they are and not the colors that they're wearing. But yeah. Yeah, watching him hitting a fucking bag, I'm like, ooh, oh, I mean, dude, is anybody in here? Could you take one? Could you take one shot? Mike Tyson, just straight, just one shot. You couldn't. Your life is over. Could you imagine if you had that much power to just end someone with one fucking shot? This is why I stay like this. Because I know internally, like, I might be dumb enough to actually fucking hit somebody. I mean, I can already break a bag, like, not like Tyson, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, but people they got mental. A lot of people are mentally atrophied to not believe in themselves. I stay humble and low. I don't really fucking I don't want to be in the business. I don't care about that shit. I don't want to have to interact with people. But like, god damn, could you believe being hit by Mike Tyson? Ah, man, that'd be a powerful shot right there. Yeah. JYD. Hey, what anybody know about that? Anybody remember Junkyard Dog from WWF before WWF got sold off to what is the worldwide well it went from the World Wrestling Federation to the something to do with the protecting animals or some shit? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if Mike Tyson hits you with his fist right now, anywhere, could you imagine? Like, there's two people that you do not ever think it would be Mike Tyson and Bruce Lee, and then I mean Holyfield is right there, and then you got Jet Li, which is straight like over here. He's just over on the side, like just like, I mean I ain't gonna hit you, but like B, you better cut yourself. Jet Li and fucking and Jackie Chan. Ooh, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is the greatest martial artist ever. I'm gonna stop right there. Jackie Chan is the greatest martial artist ever. I dare someone to disagree with me. Disagree with me here in the comments. Fuck you. You're retarded. I'll tell everybody they're retarded. Jackie Chan is the greatest martial artist ever. Go watch his videos. He did every single one of his scenes live. Go start watch one of Jackie Chan's whole fucking watch one of his clips. He wilding out, yo. He just sliding down buildings doing shit you won't do. Jackie Chan, I would take in a fight against Bruce Lee. Word bond. Guarantee that shit. Bruce Lee's like, ha! Dan's like, I ain't gonna say shit, but I'm on, I can take a blow. I don't think Bruce Lee could take a punch. Bruce Lee would like dodge every punch, but well, why do you think you see Bruce Lee punching everything? And you ever see Jackie Chan hit anyone? Really? Really? Kinda? No, not really. Hey, and there's this beautiful video by one of my favorite bands in Baltimore. It's called Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and Jackie Chan. Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and Jackie Chan. Anybody know them? Just fucking beautiful stuff. Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and Jackie Chan. Anybody know this? If anybody knows this, I'll send you $5. If you can tell me who it is in the next 2 minutes, I'll send you money. I don't give a fuck. Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and Jackie Chan. That's Baltimore, like that's real shit. That's like knowing some DC go-go shit, you know? Anybody know DC go-go music? Or some Baltimore fucking like that's hilarious. Yep. There we go. You know what? That would be, you know what? That would be the most confusing fight ever, really, to see Mike Tyson fight. Oh, and I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna give you one more. If you all don't know, do you guys know the movie Ong Bak? Ong Bak, Ongbak. It just feeds fucking that. Nah, you don't know. Yo, Mayan Jin, the fountain. Okay, so I've told you before, the fountain is what you gotta watch, and then you gotta watch Hero with Jet Li, and then you gotta watch Ong Bak. B. This dude straight murders shit. Like I mean, he's probably more, has more physical, like, a capacity to do crazy shit than say Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan. But Jackie, I mean, but fuck. Oh, I'm just saying. Ong Bak, Muay Thai. We're talking Muay Thai. Fucking elbows and fucking just elbows and knees, straight crushing fuckers. Protecting elephants. The second movie you made was called The Protector. The Protector. He protected elephants. He straight protected knowledge. So, Bruce Lee. I mean, Chuck Norris. I mean, he whatever. Like he ain't even really in the equation. I mean, this was a good song. Um, yeah, Ong Bak, dude, Ong Bak. That you want like the greatest, and he's another one that does his own fucking. Everything you see there happened real time because they're not by America's laws. They're doing Taiwan. Like the motherfucker is, when you see him jump through, there's two panes of glass that are literally this far apart. Like, well, I mean, as big as his body, I guess. And he fucking flips through the fucking thing, running and flips through these two panes of glass. Like, he does this real time. That's CGI shit, but he did it. I don't even think he hurt himself during the whole movie, which is, I mean, Jackie Chan broke many bones. Jackie Chan, he hurt himself a lot of things, but I mean, he, much praise, my man, right there. But this motherfucker out here crushing shit, Wu Tang, all that shit. And if y'all don't know about Wu Tang, I mean, you should get familiar. You want Liquid Swords? Mayan Jin knows about Liquid Swords. Mayan Jin, right now, tell me your favorite song, Liquid Swords. Let me go. Come on, do it. Jizza, RZA in the. Come on, give me your best. Give me your favorite. Steven Seagal. Yeah, Steven is a seagull, huh? Yeah. Kareem. Yeah, Kareem. He Kareemed in a lot of. Yeah, I'll stop there. Hey, my engine? You say you was DMB. When you say you was DMV raised, I'm not catching your. What does DMV raised mean? You mean Department of Motor Vehicles? You mean like Northeast? Because I know everybody else got Northeast is DMV. What you mean, man? Jew Meister, thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, really? You was born and raised in Maryland? I mean, that's where I'm from. You know that, right? Don't you know I'm from Baltimore? I am from Virginia too. I live down in I live in Virginia. Yeah. I mean, Baltimore, like, upstate New York, but Baltimore is kind of where I felt like most at home. I mean, Baltimore, to me, my two homes, if I have one, New Orleans is my home. Like, that's just. But I grew up in Baltimore. Like, I feel correct in Baltimore. I probably I'll go back there, whatever. But it's a good city. It's good.
Like Philly is nice. I only been through Philly, but the Northeast is nice. It's funny. I had this conversation with some people the other day, and we was talking about the Northeast, and these people are from the South, and they're like they couldn't understand why people in the Northeast the way they are. I was like, in the Northeast, you're cold. You have to put a jacket on. You don't give everyone the time of day because it's fucking cold. You got somewhere to be, Jack. Like down in the South, we on beach time. Like everybody's like, "How you doing? Good to see you." I got a whole bunch of fucking currency in my pocket. People in the North be like, "Man, I'm cold. I gotta get to the bus, motherfucker. What? Huh?" That's the thing, and this is the north south divide, and it's really about where the sun is, you know. And if I as I always do because I like to take, strain silly little talks into like some funny shit. Like that's what it is. It's where the sun is. Well, why you think you got like the old people that want to come to the south? What are they looking for? What are old people looking for? They looking for the sun, right? Why? Because they're looking for life force, they're looking for energy. They ain't looking for the moon. They ain't looking for cold. They ain't looking for when the sun goes away, it gets cold. Simple, simple. We ain't gonna talk about like the daylight in the morning time. Like oh, daylight. Big up daylight. I mean, that's a cow I would love to fucking just bug out and have a conversation with daylight. Anybody know daylight? Fucking tattoo across his face. A very melanated cat. Yeah, he's good. He's good people. But this is why people look sun seekers. Why the fuck you think I'm where I am? I'm here because I like the sun. I mean, I'm here talking to you inside because like you know, fuck, I got the beach out there all day. I can give you a little bit of what I've learned from the water and the sun. But the energy, what old folk, they don't really want to die. They just don't know what they want. So they're just like, whoa, gotta go to old folks home in the cow. Where I wanna go? I'm gonna go to Florida. Florida. Yeah, yeah, Maya and Jen. Maya and Jen, I can't wait to hang out with you, man. Maya and Jen, by the way, can you throw me your three favorite rappers? I mean, I did my fucking top 10 rappers. Who's your favorite three? I'll tell you mine in a second, and for everybody else here. 69 Maine. What's up, Divine Light? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, Maya and Jen, you like it down here. Like if you born and bred in Jersey, you'll definitely like it here because you're gonna have that. Like Jersey is hick itself. Like people don't get it. Like Jersey's hick as fuck, but they're just cold. So this is why people have like shitty ass attitudes up in that area code. Jersey area code is what? I think it's seven. No, it's seven. Huh. I don't know, but like I mean, you got the area codes. This is why motherfucker made the song about the area codes because it's very relevant to where you live. My area code on my phone. I mean, I stay 504. I stay 9. Right. Look at my phone number 504. Always stay. Even when I was born, I was in a 504. Or well, not five. I was born in a 9. But it's I mean it's hard to you gotta do the mathematics on that yourself. You gotta do greatest one of the greatest songs ever, by the way, is Mathematics by anybody know Mathematics? By Yassim Bey. I mean that's what he goes by now, so I'll call him that. But you know, most people would know it by Most Def. Most Def let you know about the mathematics. Yeah, Daylight is nice, man. Okay, mind you, I'll take your top six, my friend. Joe Budden and Daylight, top two. Joe Budden for real? That's weird. I can't say I know his lyrics like that. I mean, I can't even say I know Daylight like that. I just know like when I hear him speak, I just know whatever he's gonna say is gonna be correct. So I give him his due. Like fuck it, he's good. I ain't listened to his albums. I ain't listened to nothing he's done. Like I just hear him a couple times on some of his little broadcasts. So Daylight's nice. Um, and so I'll look into a little bit of Joe Budden. I mean Joe Budden. I mean I guess. Cool Keith, ODB, Mr. Cole, Easy E, Chuck D, and MF. Okay, MF Doom. I'll give you there. That's MF Doom goes by like well, how many different names though, right? MF Doom is lovely. Mystical is hilarious. I could see Mystical in your style for sure. ODB, you got that nasty, dirty, filthy skunk on you. Cool Keith though. Yeah, I mean, I guess you must be from the collective of the weird shit. I mean, Cool Keith and Easy E is like over here. ODB, Mystical, MF Doom, I'll put over there, and Chuck D, I'll put in the middle. How's that? Chuck D is, I mean, that's that was before my time, and I didn't dig into hip hop like that. Like everybody you named is like straight like early like well, what you got? Everything is 80s, and then you got Mystical, which was 90s. You got 80s, 90s references, which is funny because you're like what 20, you're like 26. So yeah. But most def is yeah, most def is out there though. Yeah. I mean, I think I'll probably go with the Maya and Jen and the Button thing. I don't know about Button. I mean, um, I'll give you guys a couple, even though I've already done this. And in fact, I'm gonna go see him. I'm gonna see this motherfucker. Oh, I'm so excited about this. And it's hilarious. He's gonna be in Pensacola in 7 days. Wax. Wax is this white cat from Maryland, and he got a twin brother. Goes by Herbal Tea, and he used to be he used to be signed by Dre, and he was, but they had like obvious, how every artist works. Like they want to do their own thing, and they need this whole fucking pop song or whatever. And he was like, "Fuck that," and he did his own thing. Yo, B, lyrically, I'm not sure there's a lot like for me like he's in my top five of lyricists. Like I'm up there like Rakim. Rakim is there. And then you got bus driver because we taking kids to school out here. And then you got Wax. And then you got let's see who let's see let's let me look. And I think cannabis. It's a hard pot to stir because they're all so fucking perfect. Yes, bus driver is the beast joint. Bus driver, but cannabis. If you take bus driver, cannabis, wax, and Rakim, B. If I'm sitting on an island somewhere, I can talk to those four cats. Yo, I'm in literal fucking heaven. I'm just like, y'all. Everybody else can take a break on your life because I'm talking to the foremost genius people on the planet. Well, and so the fifth one would be me. I am the fifth element, motherfucker. Mm. I ghostwrite. I don't rap. I got nothing to say. I'm out here doing this shit for free. You got 244 of me right now. Free knowledge, deep wisdom of all esoteric subjects and all of life and wisdom. I'm just spreading it. I gotta rhyme shit. I rhyme shit for years. Nobody listen when I rhyme shit. They don't want to hear rhyming. I gotta rhyme this with that. Crisscross, tit for tat, piss on that. Snipping up your twat. Get you all over here caught up in this and that. It don't really matter. Like that's so. I mean, I love hip hop. I love lyricism, but okay, well, I'm not really worried about rhyming shit no more. My art don't rhyme. Look at my webpage. Look at the shit that I do. I don't even get a webpage. That's the point. Just fucking around. Who cares? This shit is free business. I give people business. I produce business. I produce bees hives because I'm the hive mind. I'm the queen bee. Fuck it. I cut my dick off and give it all you so you can suck on it. You know what I'm saying? You see? This is what we saying out here. This is why people talk about dick riders. I'm fucking easy riders. We keep it easy on the waters. Your daughter, sleazy. Yeah, see, we just keep going, keep going. It's easy out here. It is. But why we gotta rhyme with everything? Why does everything gotta rhyme with everything? Can we just do something completely out of the box? Like, why I gotta sound like you? I don't want to sound like you. I don't want to sound like anything. I don't want to sound like me. That's what I sound like. 246, and you got a little bit of TsarXen, the God lyric. Lyrical incongruencies. Here it is. I blew these trees. Oh shit, is he about to do it? Everybody asked me to spit, but I'm not gonna do it. Here's how you get me to spit. Come see me, real time, freestyle, always. I mean, shit's free on here anyways, but I'll freestyle for anybody. If we in the same room, you got it. I ain't gonna do it on camera. That's just weak. Camera. What the fuck you want to talk about? Golden apple? Hey, Golden Apple, I sold an app too. I take a crap when I'm listening to you. I'm more than a few. I'm like a few of plenty. I'm good and plenty, like them black and blues. I stay stacking true knowledge. Here, I sound like I just went through 5 years of college. Monkey bones. Get on your back like you was speaking donkey tones. Spunk and foam. And keep it here. Make your head sound like chrome, ringing the tone. I spring in the sprung of the ring, and then I made you dumb like you was fuck with Mike Tyson. I blessed you with more than the rice, son. I'm not Chinese, but I keep your eyes slanted. I keep your eyes glancing to the side. What's up? Are you on acid? I'm the baddest ass motherfucker to ever touch this shit. I'm rough up in the club because I know a little more than you did when you was a kid, and I just bit this shit from my own teeth. I spit in this shit because you know this. Cool Keith never knew this shit back in the days, and now I never paved my ways because I paid my dues, and I'm going to show you my two shoes because I give you a little bit of clues into the blues of who's done this shit before, but done this again. I do it 2 times. Who knows about what I'm going to do again? I'm going to do this for plenty. Spitting, written, never, politicking, shitting. I'm motherfuckers. You think you got your shit written? What you think I got a piece of paper in front of me? Motherfucker, you can't front on me. I'm good company. The shit freebase on you motherfuckers. If you dig in deep enough, you can hear a little bit of the sounds. We'll give you the sound of the wands. Was that any good, y'all? Was that any good? I don't know. Was that any good? Please tell me. I mean, I don't search for like your I don't search for your love because I don't really care. But it does make me it makes a brother feel good if that was any good. You know, if you just like, hey, that was pretty okay. That was a little decent. Talk about then you get spitting about pieces and reasons and how many diseases oh shit. We got crazy with this shit. Well, thanks for showing up, guys. I'm out of here. Peace. So what's next, y'all? What you want to talk about? You don't suck. Well, thank you, Kyle. Yeah, I'm always here. You just gotta have fun with it. That's all. Hmm. See, that ain't it funny once you start rapping a little bit and you start rhyming things in your head and then it just keeps going around. I'm sitting here like, am I start? Am I supposed to start like 250 and start talking about like global socks and about around the robes that rocks and the golden socks and who's getting shook a shots. Oh, what is this little motherfucker doing on my table? Motherfucker, little bugs up in here. I don't know why they come up in my house. But I will espouse, I will fuck your spouse. You shop at Whole Foods, I shop at Ross. Motherfuckers eat salad out here, but you could toss the sauce. You could meet Rick Rhymes, or I could be the boss. Anybody? Anybody? Yeah, come on, get in here. Come on, get in here on it. Anybody? Jewmeister, go enjoy your beer. The weather where I am? You want here? The weather is this. The weather is always the weather is always sunny. You serious, y'all? Come on, come see the weather. Ain't it lovely out here? I'm just inside just to talk to y'all cats. I mean, I could probably come out here and look. We could hang out with the Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice, spruce, noose. Get inside your fiddle and I'll stick my riddle up in caboose. Put a noose around your neck and tell you what's next. Expect. Then I'll give you all the respect. Flex on motherfuckers that don't know what's texting me. I'm a lesson to be. Blessing G. What's up? Who's next to me? Maya and Jen, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We could probably. I mean, I don't know what my voice sounds like next to like beats. Even though I make beats, like I produce music for years, but I never even put my voice next to it. I don't know what it sounds like. I've always like I said to everybody before. I don't like I do this because it's a challenge for me. Um, of how long I could talk and still sound like a normal, coherent human being. You know, because I don't like the sound of my voice. I mean, I do now, but I used to not. So, to actually put my voice against beats, uh, yeah, yeah. I mean, we could do that. Yeah, freak. Why are women never happy? I think women are never happy because women are physical and men are mental. I mean, even though I mean we play that little game, right? Here, we'll just this is what we do. We flip it up. It doesn't matter. We ain't always in the club. We in whatever. Women are never happy because they're always seeking something. They're seeking the man to protect them, or to give it, like this is what it is, right? Women are like this is what's going on. It's the a man designs a home, right? Well, not a home, but a house to give them protection over their head. A woman out here birthing babies, and a man is architecting. So the ABBA is the 8B. So the technology of all of what you're talking about is literally a woman says, "Hey, can you protect our baby?" Which means, "Can you protect my B?" So the B is protected by the A, which is an A-frame house. Which is, if you're smart, you don't build a house that is a square. You build it in an A-frame. I mean, if you're really smart, you build it like a mound, because nobody will ever see it, yeah? But if you build an A-frame, you protect the circle. So actually, you take a triangle and you put a circle inside of a triangle. Look on the internet, and what you'll find if you look up these things, you'll find a triangle inside of a circle, inside of a square, and then it infinitely reproduces itself. And so the mother or the feminine or the aspect of the what women think they are, even though it's not really completely it is like, here, put a shelter around me, shelter me from the worries and pains of the world. That's what the man does, because man holds ma. M-A-N holds M-A. Ma. What's up, man? What's up, man? How you doing? Then you say, what's up, ma? Huh. Who am I talking to? All you gotta do is add an N in there, which is an electrical system, which is a Z on its side. What's up, man? What's up, ma? What's up, wa? Wa and ma. Look at an M and an N is inverted upon itself. So you got mother and what you have is man and woman. So one is reflective purpose. That's just the deeper ridiculous shit. But nonetheless, women just don't know what they want because they're not consolidated and protected by what the masculine concept is. It's not a man that has to do it. That's the thing, is a woman needs to know how to protect herself, then she becomes a queen. If you're playing chess, you perceive, the amateur's mind of chess is that you perceive that every pawn is protecting the king and queen. That you don't know how to play chess. The queen protects herself by putting the pawns and king and everything else in order. Because everybody wants to capture the queen, but they want to, eventually, hopefully, if they really want to checkmate someone, they can put the king in a corner. But they can't coronate a king, because a coronation is to actually put crowns in someone's head, which is like Jesus. To coronate someone is to put the blossom, its fruit. So what's the most powerful piece in chess? The queen. So who's controlling the board? Is it the queen, or is it the person that puts their hand on top of the pieces? Now, that's the definition of all of life that people need to really get at. You're the one playing. Let's go farther. Chess don't even exist. Fuck your checkers. Fuck your chess. Fuck your pool game. That has to. I had to make that. Me, you, whoever you are. We don't play chess. We don't play checkers. We don't even play games out here. Why play games? Let the kids play games. We ain't playing games. This shit is serious. It's serious. It's serious dog star out here. The animal right now that takes care of my best friend in the world, when I got the animal, her name was what? Dog Star. Person brought this dog to my house. I'd like you to have Dog Star. Black dog with a white star on her chest. Dog is 13 years old. Takes care of the queen. Because she controls the board. But I sit over here and go, fuck cares? Fuck cares? It's a game out here. What are you controlling? There's nothing to be controlled, really. Really. There's nothing to be controlled. We just look at. We dead out here, right? We dead in this world. Or are you living? Are you enjoying yourself? I do this shit because I like doing this shit, right? How are you doing this shit? See, find the. As Mayan Jin would tell you, see, what does Mayan Jin say all the time? Tell me what you say all the time. So Everybody's got to find a little more of whatever it is that inspires their own life, and how to fare for their own. Fare is actually like a fare is what holds a carousel, and a fare is also what is the gypsies always run around with a carnival or a fair or and it's always that thing you jump on the horses. They're controlling time. Gypsies control time. It's funny. You know what's funny to me? Like if I could just say it outright, I would, but no one would believe it. But we control time. We're the gypsy. I got it fucking inked here for y'all. You don't even want to. You don't even want. You don't even. You have no idea. I'm just trying to get. The Jews are actually doing the same thing too. The Jews out here sitting there with the fucking top hats on, the suits, and saying, "Yeah, the goyim work for us." Well, yeah, of course they do. They're not speaking about you as a goyim unless you think you're a goyim. It's like black people that say black power don't hate white people. They hate the idea of what white means. Because I'm not a white person. You're a white person if you don't understand what's going on. I'm not Wyatt Earp. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. I'm just out here on the fucking. Oh, I'm free on the road. What? See, this is what everybody should be doing. Because every day you go to the grocery store, here's what you can do. You can choose to find a new avenue of what to consume. Stop going in the same aisles, motherfucker. Everybody out here asking me, how should I eat, Zen? What should I do? The fuck? I got 1,000 videos out here. You ain't listening hard enough? It's really simple. You got to just open up your ears. Water, clean. Drink it. Alcohol, if you like it, drink it. If you don't drink it. Meat, if you ain't going to kill it yourself, don't fucking eat it. Pussy, if you got to pay for it, so be it. If not, what the fuck do you want in the world? That's the thing. You gotta do these levels of that's the densities. You see? See, I'm doing them. My engine gave me a little bit. Do you see? It's just funny. It's just about awareness to your own self. Yeah. Anyway, so back to the beginning. 3 hours in here of crazy as shit. I don't even know what I just said to y'all. That was fun. Do you see how this works? Do you see? Eat Cheerios, motherfucker. Each Cheerio is filled with spaghetti sauce. Yeah, my engine. That would be amazing if you get on people's channels that are not really about true health and being themselves. Like, man, I can't wait to see it, because being yourself is a whole nother thing. Like, being yourself is health, whatever that is, wherever you are right now. I don't. This is why I always say, like, I don't fucking care what you're doing. What time is it, a freak? Let me see. Maybe like 4:30. 4:30 in a afternoon of a glorious, wonderful day outside. But I chose to spend it in here talking to you weirdos. So I like that. Three hours in, god damn. I've done one 8-hour broadcast. I don't know if I can go 8 hours right now. I'm willing to give whatever I have for you, anyone that comes here. But we'll see. We'll see where this gets to. From this point past, take that as goodness, and take from here on as who knows what the fuck you're gonna get. But if you ask the right questions, you get the right answers. Oh, a freak! You watched that 8-hour one for real? Was it any good? I don't remember, cause like if I make an hour video or a 2-hour video, I'll watch it the next day just to, kind of like, should I leave the whole thing on there? Is this the real good stuff? And basically, I always leave it on there because I don't really care. But I now also want to like, can I learn something from myself? Because like yesterday, I knew something to today that today I don't know, right? So I go, did I say that shit yesterday? Oh fuck, oh I did, and then I grab it up again. Yes. Oh, the 33 teachers one, yeah, that was a long one. Was that any good? It was good. Cool, man. I mean, shit, that was you know we all advance. It's funny whenever I listen to my shit, I listen to myself and I'm like, oh man, I sound way more intelligent now. Whatever that means, I don't know fucking intelligent sounds like, but at least the first 2 hours was. Electric cell, good question. Um, I was listening to this thing the other day, and I believe there to be two options here. It's only two options. This is the fork in the road, which is either there is no meaning, there is no purpose, and there is no like I make music to make music, and it's done. How many times have you listened to me talk? How many times have you listened to my music? How many times have you made music? How many times have you made love? How many times have you hated something? How many times have you done these things? And then we have to go. We have to always organize ourselves. Go. What's next? So in that sense, while I believe in some sort of education, and by education I mean advancing our concept of reality, at the same time, I balance education with absolute nothingness. I'm a fucking nihilist. But I'm also, and this is why if someone were to like quote my words, they would say, I'm a nihilist. And they would just quote that thing and they'd be like, well, you said you're a nihilist. I'm like, well, you didn't listen to the whole fucking thing, retard. You fucking dummy. And then I have to go, well, I gotta do this again. I gotta tell you, like, you don't listen to everything the fuck I say because I'm the same thing as you are, which is, I don't care right now. I'm scared of the world. I love the world. I'm all of these things. Oh. And then I go, what am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to be doing? And that's just the way I feel on a regular basis. Like right now, even at this fucking moment, you think I'm doing anything different right now? You think I had a plan about this? You think I'm doing a 3 hour and 7 minute video and I have a plan about this? You have to be fucking. I mean, not you, but like just in general, people got to be fucking retarded to think that I had a plan going in here. At 3 hours, I'm gonna be fucking. I'm still gonna be talking 3 hours in. That's hard to do for people. I know because I've tried to talk to people for a long period of time and they can't talk because they have nothing to say because they have no experience. Their experience is only derived from all of the ignorance that they developed through their childhood. So where am I sitting? Somewhere in between going, there's nothing to know, there's nothing to learn, and then there's offering the things that I've known and created and allow other people to create. That's it. It's this. It's all there is. It seems so simple and it seems so objective and it seems so bland. Blend. It seems so absurd. A romantic nihilist is correct, Electric Tile. Yeah, I'm very much romantic. Shit, I'm gonna feed the world. I'm gonna make babies with everything. I'm gonna do all this stuff. I'm gonna knit this thing and do that thing, and yeah, it's all groovy. It's all groovy, bro. Wanna be like, yeah, what's up, man? But then I also know there's gotta be a little bit of directive and consciousness and awareness of how to create things. Because we're living in a world, apparently, right now where people are fucking retarded. And I love the word fucking retarded. Well, then I'm actually going to, right now, from this point forth, I term fucking and retarded as one common, like, I'm going to take the little dash out of there. I'm going to say fucking retarded is one word. Because people are fucking retarded. How many fucking retards have you met? I'm not talking about the kids that are like, drooling over themselves. Okay, they don't know what the fuck's going on. I get it. I love these motherfuckers. Pat them on the back, on the ass, and do like, "What's up, man? Like, here, do you want a little fucking? Can I stick your straw on your little fucking Capri Sun?" And like, okay, I get it. You don't know what the fuck's going on, but your parents do. But they're so fucking dumb, they're allowing you to be this retarded. That they don't even know that they could actually fix this kid's whole symptomatic response mechanism. They could fix the whole thing. And I have to somehow balance that shit out going, man, you caused your son or daughter to be retarded. Man, I'm not judging you, but then I have to go, you're not going to listen to me when I say, hey, you know what, your son's retarded because you're fucking retarded and you're feeding them bullshit. You're causing them to be like, oh, this is true. There's no way of getting around this. Read the book Pottinger's Cats. If a cat eats shit, the next generation is gonna be weaker and weaker until the cat drinks the mother's milk. And so all these people out here that are so fucking vegan, they don't love their mother, and they hate milk. They hate their mother. If you're a vegan, you hate your mother and you hate milk. It's really simple. You do. You have to. You want plasticized, organized environments of filth. You think that cleanliness is Clorox bleach. I'm telling you, cleanliness is literally the stankin' ass pussy that you came out of that was held in urine. People that are vegans don't drink urine, but they want to fucking shower everything in bleach because they want to make everything white. Because they're white folk. Fuck you, white folk. Fuck your whole life. That's real. There's no way getting around that. It's just what it is. This is why rice is white. This is why paper is white. Tree ain't white. Tree is brown. How did your paper get white, you asshole? Let's be real here. Come on. Get your dick out of your fucking own mouth and get your fucking finger out of your ass, okay? Why is the paper that you're writing with your scribbling your fucking notes on? Why? Because the paper, which was brown, became plastic and white. The white plastic bag and the white paper that you write on when you go to school. The fuck you want? How don't people understand this shit? How the fuck don't people understand this shit? Why do I gotta keep saying this? This is so fucking, like, the fact that I have to, like, the fact that, like, I'm not sitting up on my mountaintop just sitting there going, thank you for everything, everybody's lovely. I gotta come down here and just fucking yell at people because nobody's getting this stupid, this simple ass, it's simple. Life is simple. Stop fucking with things. Stop cutting down trees. Eat the fruit. Stop fucking writing on paper. Stop fucking with shit. Stop going to a fucking 9 to 5 job. Stop this shit. You're retarded. Oh fuck. You know what? This is where I die. Okay, I'm dead. Bye guys. You see what I'm saying though? I mean, am I saying something that isn't true? This is what I want to know. I want someone to tell me literally right now, say I'm saying something is false. I would like to argue with someone right now. Tell me I'm saying something's false, because I'm not. All I'm trying to say is like, hey, you know what? We out here. Like, what do you want to do? Fuck, let's dance in the streets and have fucking fun. Let's drive our cars around that was made by some fucking, we ain't hating on the fucking other system. We're just saying like, yo, let's have fun with it. Isn't that why you buy the shit? Isn't that why you buy things to have fun with them, to play with them? Like this is why everybody. If your wife has a dildo, it's because she doesn't have fun enough with your cock. Let's just be honest. Like that's real. That's it right there. She needs a plastic object because you ain't giving her good dick. Like straight, boom, done. I mean, isn't it? Sadhguru. My boy right there. That's my boy right there. That's a child of mine. Yes, I'm willing to tell you that Sadhguru is my child. Why? I invented him. How long is this going to take, people? It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Oh, fuck. When I jumped on it in time, I didn't know it was going to be this difficult. Oh, fuck. Well. My engine. Yeah, it was sweet child of mine. Hey. My engine. Say that again. Say, ooh, sweet child of mine. Or, ooh, sweet child of mind. Try it again. Come on. Let them know. Let them know. Let these motherfuckers know out here. And as soon as you want the mic, I'm willing to give it up. If I can, I'll sell everybody to I'll send everybody to your channel. Just let me know. Because I really got nothing else to say. I'm wore out on this shit. Isn't it funny? It's called War Out, WRE, like war. Yeah. My engine. You want to throw some game down? I'll get off here and tell people to come to your channel. You can listen to my engine. He gonna do the same thing I do with a different flavor. You want that? You ready? My engine. You want that? Let me know right now. I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna go cut the drink. I mean, I could do this. I could do this for 5 more hours. I don't. This shit is easy. Which way y'all want to go? But if you want it, if you want the mic, I'll pass it to you. Right this second, you're not sure. Oh shit, my engine not sure. Oh, I thought death was always sure. I'm gonna go piss into your mother's mouth right now. I do really wonder about how many people out here really doing 3-hour broadcasts with smart people. You know what I mean? I do wonder about that. Like I got 20 people on here that are intelligent people. Obviously, because they listen to me. But I wonder about is any you know those really cool channels? They're always doing like fucking 4-minute bullshits, and they're always cutting up they're editing their shit. You see. Let's talk about being of the living worlds. There's a copper vessel right there holding some wine. These people out here with 10 million subscribers and all this shit, you know what they do? They chop up, edit. They'll sit here and go like on a camera like, blah, 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 blah. They'll talk a bunch of stupid shit. And they'll take 5 hours of work and condense it into a minute. And then they'll put it out and they'll broadcast it. And people are like, oh, this is great. And they'll chop it up and do this great shit. Yo, we chopping it up 3 hours and 20 minutes in. And I guarantee that if everybody had the patience to listen, they will get more real knowledge through this shit. I mean, it's the same way with anybody on here. Because you're willing to listen. Because you're willing to listen to real truth. Real truth. Copper. And it's not at all me playing on these people with these fucking large channels. I don't really, I mean, the point is not this. It's not the point of like I want a large audience. I know I want them to speak real knowledge. That's all. I want them to listen to me, and they should listen to me. And not because it's me. They should listen to mine. They should listen to fucking Electric Towel. They should listen to everybody in my community. But Here's the thing. Most people in my community ain't making videos, so I suggest y'all make some fucking videos because you true. Because if you're here, you have to. There's no way you 3 minutes and 20 minutes, 3 hours and 20 minutes into me talking if you're not real. Yeah, $3.33 monthly subscription. You know what, my engine? I should probably do that. Y'all want to help me out? I mean, cause I want to stay at the beach. I like it here. I think it's fun. I got monkey eyes to see shit here. So if you can help me out, help me stay at the beach. Pay me. You know, shit. Y'all pay for your fucking your donuts and all the other shit. Pay for my drinks. That's all. That's all I really look for. I look for a drink. It's not that hard. And shit, if you can't pay for that, at least pay for. Can you pay for my clean air? Can you go talk to the people that? Can you talk to the city officials and tell them to stop poisoning our water? Ah, is that asking too much? That'll be too problematic because I'm gonna ask you to remember earlier I was talking about people that want to feed their family but they're not gonna fight with their boss, that kind of shit. That's fine, but if you don't want to fight with your boss, you can just give me $3.33 a month, and if everybody that was subscribed to me did that, I would do way more broadcasts. I would do way deeper shit. Like I don't even give you half the shit that I know, because like where this started actually was planting seeds. Now and it's funny. It took me a little while to do this video. I mean I've done it in other ones, but to actually like really give people knowledge on that, no, most people don't. See that's I don't. Here's the reason I don't do that shit. Because nobody wants to know how to plant a seed. Nobody's actually gonna go plant a tree. I mean, I hope some of you will. I really do. I have like in whatever is my soul. I hope you all go plant seeds. And if it ain't actually a physical seed, I hope it's a seed of knowledge. And that seed of knowledge, you can find it in certain places. One of those places is right here on the fucking TsarXen channel, and one of the other places is the Mayan Jin. Reign supreme, bong bong, motherfucker. And you can find on people's channels that I don't even fuck with. You know. If you get rid of some of the bullshit Joe Rogan says, Joe Rogan's pretty supreme. He's a little idiot like some shit, but go find my. Everybody knows Eric Dubay. I mean, he's out here telling people, but I think they're on the same team. If you really know. We'll work, we'll work for tequila. Can someone on here make me a picture of "will work for tequila," and so that I can put it up as like every video I do, it will be "will work for tequila." I'll post it, and I'll even give you. And if you got a channel or something you do, I'll give you props to it because I work for tequila. I work for wine. Like my favorite thing is wine. Wine, then really good craft beer, and then tequila. Tequila's really close. Tequila's kind of jumps around the hoops, you know what I mean? It's just about who I'm hanging out with, you know? How quickly do I want to get to your level? Do I want to interact with you? Or I mean, what's up? What's up? I mean, if you want to play with vodka, we can do that. Like, I'll clear you right out. Do we want to play a gin? Oh, shit. See, I don't speak about the genie. I don't even speak about gin, but gin is my history. Like I play with. I built a bar in my basement. I literally, with my own hands, built this fucking giant bar, with 3 levels, and then I spent like a G note on getting all of the fucking everything, and what I stayed with was gin, which was the elephant, which is why. The genies love gin, and I stayed with this really beautiful bottle because I put these lights that were up underneath, and it shined down on so I could turn the shit on and it would display all of this, and I had this beautiful black marble bar with 4 seats to it. Yeah, it was lovely. So I know about gin. I know about the genies. I mean, fuck. I stayed a genie, but you can't start with telling people about genies. They don't people don't believe in genies like they don't believe in like magic. You know what I mean? And electric towel. Bung bung, my. In fact, bung bung. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Electric towel, you are the universe, and I appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, I mean, Joe Rogan. Here's what people got to get about this. You got these flat earthers out here. Let me cut this up correctly. You got these flat earthers. I'm not a flat earther. I just know where I live. Straight, easy. But if I want easy money, what I say is what the earth looks like. And if I want to pay my bills and I want my Ferrari and I want all these things, because I do. I mean, I don't. I mean, but I'm giving you an objective idea of what people have. They're gonna say the words that's required by the people that give them the substantial object of their desires. So what they do is they say, well, of course the earth is round. Joe Rogan knows goddamn well the earth is flat. He knows. He fucking knows it is. But he's playing with you. He's playing with you. And so is the people that are illuminated are playing with each other because you're paying them to watch their idiocy. Like Joe Rogan and what's the dude's name? Oh, one of my favorite actors ever. What's his name? He came out with the flat Earth theory. He was, and see now I feel like I'm going through some sort of thing here to tell you about one of the greatest. I'll tell you about Wakey Wakey. Wakey Wakey is amazing, by the way. Shout out to them as always because he's my fucking golden beetle cat right there. But Eric Dubay, like, are you sure? Are you positive? Are you absolutely positive that Joe Rogan and Eric Dubay aren't friends? Do you know that? This is the greatest question, the greatest mystery. That maybe if I told you something, what if I told you a secret? What if I told you the secret of all secrets? I'm going to tell you right now. Joe Rogan and Eric Dubay are best friends. You going to believe me? Would you believe me if I told you that? And they're just doing it for your clicks on the videos because you want to see them argue. But they both know. They both high-five each other. And they're both, and NASA too. NASA, Joe Rogan, and they ain't controlled by anybody. They just getting loot out here. They just looting you for your fucking stupidity, and so am I. Right? I mean, I obviously I'm not looting anybody for stupidity, but I'm just trying to instill knowledge. But people don't want knowledge. That's the point. This is why, like, I could sit out here. I could shit in a taco. And you'd eat it, and you'd pay me, and you go to Taco Bell, and you'd eat a shit taco. But if I was like on a corner, like covered in shit, going, I have all of the knowledge of the world and tell you how to get everything you want, you wouldn't listen to me, but you'd go eat the shitty Taco Bell tacos that I was selling you, and I have fucking $50K in my back pocket. See, who you gonna listen to, Taco Bell or the motherfucker on the corner of the street? You see the game yet? Now, as I always like to say, because because I love people. I don't give a fuck about what you think. I just like you to know how it works. Joe Rogan and Eric Dubay are best friends. Cut that shit out there and put it right there. Post it on the internet. I guarantee it. I know it. I know it for a fact. You tell me I'm lying? Then what are you gonna do? You gonna argue with me? You gonna argue with him? You gonna argue with Joe? What are you gonna do? Joe ain't talking to you. Eric Dubay ain't talking to you. You sure they're not talking to me? Huh. Now it gets a little curious, doesn't it? So where do we live? We live in a computer simulation, don't we? I mean, I guess. How do you feel? I'll go back to my standard deviation, which is always asking you, I care about you, I love you, and how do you feel? How are you feeling? What's going on with your life? Because I'm a psychologist. I'm a philosopher. And I just want to make sure you have a good life. How would you do that? You gonna ask me? You gonna ask Joe? You gonna ask Eric Dubé? No. You ask none of us, motherfucker. You gonna ask yourself. So you better figure out who you are. Are you there? Are you on there? But thank you for listening. And I'll continue on anyways. But yes. Yeah. I mean, Maya and Jen. That's that's the real shit. Is like, who knows? It comes back to this kind of singular concept of, if you were born today and you died tomorrow, what does all of this mean? What does anything have to do with you? What is flat Earth? While I absolutely fucking know that NASA's lying, I know this. Like, I mean, I feel it in my fucking being. I don't know it to be flat, and I don't know it to be computer simulation, but I think I'm pretty sure. While I know that to be a falsity, I still have to go, I don't really know. I'm not claiming any position other than I got a leg over here, I got a fucking headband here, I got some hair here, I'm talking. That's what I got. And so you're spitting off from the same position. Spitting proper propositions. Pissing in bitches' tits and written incisions. Pulling out. Yeah, there we go. We play around a little bit. But so that is always I mean, what do people want? I don't. I mean, this is the thing. I don't know what I want, and this is what keeps me in this really perfect state of flux of educating people. I don't educate you to tell you what to do. I educate you to tell you to find out what you want. Does that make more sense? I want you to know what you want, because want is the only thing. Desire is the only thing. You know, you find passion, and you find a compass, and you find compass to compassion. So you find a compass and passion that gives you compassion. And so I have compassion for everyone here. So I say, I'll stay here for fucking 3 hours and 33 minutes and 33 fucking seconds. Look at that. How goddamn fucking righteous am I right now? 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds. I'll even wait for it. But I'm right there. To make a point about nothing. Which is, what do you fucking want? How do you do? What do you do? Do you doodle? You know? It doesn't matter. Yeah, nothing matters because you create matter. You all out here creating me. Like Mayan Jin is correct. He's creating me, but I'm creating him. A hymn is a hymn, which is a sound. I create him through speaking. Mayan Jin is a hymn. Right? Why? Could you do that? Did you do that? No, I did that. Because I created my engine. And my engine goes, motherfucker, what up, brother? You didn't create me, I created you. And he goes, and he says, and he creates that. Why aren't you doing that? We create this shit every single fucking second. And in fact, we create it first. You create it second. I create first. I'm the first thing. I'm the source code material of all objects. And so should you. You see my voice? Because I'm generous with it. I can say and go, I'm the first thing. Fuck all of you. I'm the source code material. And I can be like, badass, like, I'm throwing the underground, like, bass heavy metalies. Wah, 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 wah. No, I'll just tell you like this. I'll raise my voice up if I got to, motherfucker, what? You see? Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. That's the thing. Is I'm telling you the same thing either way. And if you 335 ain't you know what the fuck is up. We just teaching each other how to be better at doing what we're doing. There's only love in the room. See, we sit where we sit. You're sitting where you're sitting. I'm sitting over here. I'm just telling you how to be better at being yourself. Because I'm talking to myself. Because you are me. You are me? Yep. Okay. 336, holy shit. Yeah. So that's the thing about the flat earth. Like we ain't talking about flat earth no more. Like that's so stupid. Like we talking about how can we communicate? How do you communicate? How do you communicate on any realm? Like, stop worrying about if it's what object it is, a shape. Just communicate on the realm. How do you do it? You use this. So, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna leave the door open at 3:37:08 to all of you, and ask me something here, and I'll give you answers. Because why? Because as an sire, see, I'm the sire. You can ask the king, and then I will give you the sire. The king gives you the sire. Motherfucker, what? See? We have fun with it. Don't matter. They're going to change your life? I mean, I could probably change your life if you would listen closely. But it's not about me changing your life, it's about you changing your Om Namah Shivaya. Om Lan Chiamandonya Siala. Chingong Bang. Holy Astai. Fucking I spy with my little eye the little star in the sky. Oh. See? Simple. Good to see you, Roseanne. King Gong with the ching gong with your fucking sloppy little. You were about to say ding dong, weren't you? I could hear you. Everything is overrated. Sound is overrated. So is silence. And here's the thing about the sound of silence, which is if you were silent all the time, you would never radiate the energy that you are. We could sit here all day. I could do 2-minute meditation. I could 10, 50, whatever. I don't know how the fuck you want to sit here and just stare at a fucking dense wall. Get the fuck out. You could look out into infinite bullshit space. It doesn't matter to me. It has no effect on my life. What you look at, what you think, what you thought, what you hope to be. It has no bearing. But if somehow we can find a way of going harmonize and find the same frequency, what am I saying right now? Man, I got it here. Fucking 340. Really? I'm. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I got to 420. How's that? Because I'm blasted off here. So 420. I'll give you guys 40. Oh, that's I feel committed to something that I don't want to be committed to. So like I might cut this off and then I just might push a button. But 420. Ugh. It feels right, but I don't think I can do it. Doesn't matter. It's kind of like people like, I want to run a fucking 26.2 mile race. Like, no, you don't. Why run 26? This is the thing. With people that want to run 26.2 miles, like a marathon, are you fucking retarded? You know why people run a marathon? Because they were running away from their problems. This motherfucker was trying to run and tell the fucking king about some bullshit that was going on in the place. Fuck 26.2. You know where else? You know where it came from? Anybody, put it in here. Where did the marathon come from? It came from. It's a Greek literature. Go figure that one out. You know how they get there. How the fuck? Speak your fucking language, you idiot. Ha. The king said something, and I'm not quite a king. Fuck your king. Fuck you. What is anybody not getting about like? Oh, you want half a marathon? You want 13.1? Fuck 26. Fuck 13, and fuck you. Cause what do you get if you take 26 and 13? What do you get? 39. I've been that age for a long time. I ate up your marathons and your half marathons. It's called a marathon because it's a mare or a mer or a mar or a mars or I don't. I hate doing this shit. I really it irks me that I gotta continue to do this shit. Why can't just be out here dancing with the people and just have to teach? Cause nobody listens. Nobody gets it. Oh fuck. Oh man, I'm probably gonna poop my pants. Okay, so the marathon was already done. Why would you run a marathon if you already did it? Like, well, I mean, not you, but like, if your ancestors ran a marathon, why would you do it again? Doesn't it seem a little pointless? Am I stupid here? Am I wrong? This one, I'm gonna take Mayan Jin's fucking. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Who said that? That was a funny one. Yeah, whatever. All right, we 3:43, and I'm about to get the fuck out the room. Cause I'm way too out there for all y'all motherfuckers. And then of course comic outgrowing gonna come here and just yeah I'm out of here because comic outgrowing is I can't really figure out yet, but I'm not sure about you, Karmic. Holler at me on the hey, you know what, Karmic, get at me on the level because you have this weird little like because I mean because a big God being as I am, I find a little strangeness. Yeah, well she might be a G, but I'm a fucking F sharp. I'm like sharp cheese. I will throw things aside and put it between your knees. You need to see these two eyes before I despise all that was inside of your. Yeah, see, yeah, fuck off. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about you, Karmic. We'll see. Holler at me. Holler at me on the 1-on-1.